welcome back. And, oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, wait a minute. This is messed up. Oof. Yeah, you see what it is. Whew. Great week of gaming. We're gonna talk teraflops. 16 gigs. 16.7 teraflops for 33. We're gonna talk PlayStation 5 launch. We're gonna talk about the importance of Gamepass and Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We're gonna talk about Game Boost. We got a lot of different topics, but we're gonna talk about the Shadow Drop. Death Stranding, aka the Walking Simulator. Listen, buckle up, get people involved, share this out. Whew, it's greatly appreciated. Shout out to the members. We're going to drop that list when the show starts. It's a two-man crew tonight. Down 3 damn members. Whew. MIA, probably playing backup 6 suckers.
Yeah. It's him. You're now tuned into the dopest. It's him. Wanna wait, drag, and stay in the latest fashion. You think it's a game till we start clashing. War zone where I'm from, bullets like magic. 2K on your head, that's a bag zip. I could put a E&D to all you lanes, whether outside or in the crib. On the game, limit tech with the best system. PlayStation for the staycation, Nintendo Switch for your wisdom. New level, whatever you want, you been on it. It's only one way to support it. Binge on it, never lag. Whip your ass with hella swag. Keep a cigar lit, I'm the victor with the class. You thinking you can toy with limit tech when you boys been? How you breaking your joystick? Who been feeding you poison? If you in your fort tonight, tune in to the Brooklyn night forecast and 108 dragons.
You already know what it is. Welcome, people. Welcome to another week in episode 138. Oh, man. Give yourselves a round of applause for showing up. Yeah, we a little light this week. Got one dude stuck at work. Bloody stuck in Ohio. Scrub is out there saving lives. So we got the OG on the block. Sir X, man. Woo. Bro, how you been? What you been playing? What you been streaming? Or what you been playing?
I've been chilling. Doing a little work, playing spades still every now and then. When I get a little free time, that's my go-to game. Other than that, not much of nothing. Just trying to organize things in life. You know how that go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, man, get the stream out. Let me share this out real quick. My damn self. Let me share this out. My damn self.
I'll share it out too.
That's your job. I shouldn't even have to ask you.
That
That
ain't my damn job. I just didn't get a chance to.
Goddamn old head.
Calm your ass down.
All right, people, we got a wonderful show. We got a lot of topics, man, and it's 2 of us this weekend. You never know what friends pop in the chat and be, yo, let him pull me, send me a link. So you never know.
Real quick, I can hit up K, man.
No.
Okay, I'm just checking.
You just gonna interrupt me?
Yes.
No, you're not.
You interrupt me all the time. Shut up. But
Anyway,
I can
man.
hit him if you would like.
Yo, listen. Let's go, man.
Let's do this.
You should have said that before that.
It don't matter.
Anyway,
You know he'll come in.
yo, listen. We got some great news this week. We got a lot of topics to cover, and like I said, man, back with another one, episode 138. Now let's get straight into the PlayStation situation. Now, this is what I be telling y'all about these people on Twitter who hypothetically be throwing out these numbers, who be saying, yeah, it's better than a 4090, and be talking crazy. And, listen, people, you got to look at your resources, man, and you got to look at your sources. A lot of them dudes have said a lot of BS this weekend or over the past few weeks. There's no console to ever come out at $700 that would be a higher performer graphically than a $2,000 graphic card. Let's keep, we got to keep things in perspective. So
And the
Sir X-Men,
and the CPU to run that damn card too. You can't run that on no cheap CPU.
So, Sir X-Men, what did you think about the difference in numbers with the teraflops? And you even had some dudes try to break down, oh no, but if you do this and plus that and add this, that's the 33. But in the booklet, it says 16.7 teraflops. So what did you think about that information? Lots of primitive. What's good?
It's not no damn 16 damn teraflops.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, they still got the same. They still got the same CPU.
But it's 16.7 teraflops. We ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
We're not gonna say what it's not. It's definitely 16.7 teraflops. 4 years after the Series X, it would have to be more teraflops.
Okay.
Now, same CPU, but how did you feel that a lot of these people disappeared on the internet that made these stupid claims?
Like I said again, if your CPU cannot render that right, and you trying to push that so-called power through there, you're gonna have a block.
A bottleneck.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Stop that. Stop that.
I gotta say it. I gotta say it for the people.
Bottleneck and blockage is the same thing technically.
Blockage is like when you constipated. That's blockage.
Yeah, 'cause you can't get the shit out.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact, man.
I mean, if you ain't got the CPU and you still running the same one, you might pump it up a little bit, ramp it up some to maybe 4, 4, oh my God, you know what I mean. 4 instead of the 3 that it's at right now, gigahertz, then, you're still going to have the bottleneck because you're not designed. Plus, you're still using liquid metal. And that CPU is going to overheat it's going to overheat even worse because you're still going to have that a higher heat dissipation. But nobody's talking about that. Nobody's thinking about that.
Because they really didn't try to overclock CPU. It can reach an overclock, but remember, overclocks do not last the duration of you playing games. They only last for like 2-3 minutes and it throttles back down.
Yep.
No overclock. This is why I don't like talking to people on the internet. Shout out to Abdel. Shout out to Abdel in the chat. I think that's right. I don't like talking to people. I don't like talking to people on the internet about tech talk because they don't know what they talking about. Neither do they understand half the stuff that they talk about or brag about. But I like that Digital Foundry, which I do not follow them dudes.
But they spoke the truth this time, right, Lennon?
No. The point is they talk about stuff that the average person don't know what they talking about. They zoom in 400 and 500%. They show you one drop frame. If the screen don't stutter, you don't see drop frames. If something goes from 60 to 50 and it does not stutter, you do not physically see that.
It's not live.
Because it's a split second. You cannot see that while playing a game. And they do things and point them out like this shit is common. And it's really, really not. They do too much. Some shit they don't need to be throwing. They throwing fuel on the fire with half the stuff they say. But reading the manual and saying 16.7 teraflops, you could believe that because it's in the manual. Shout out to the Rewatch Gang General in the building, Steve Bico. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. First of all, before we even say anything else, man, let's get these members rolling on the screen, man. That is greatly appreciate my members out there, man. It is greatly appreciated, man. Like I said, please share this out. Please get people involved. That is greatly humbling and appreciated. You can either hit that bottom right icon at Dragon's Den or that 108 Dragons logo, or you could just hit that damn subscribe button. Facts. Shout out to the memberships, man. Listen, I don't like people spewing nonsense. Yo, listen, one dude is in Ohio. Scrub nurse couldn't make it. He's saving lives at the job. And Super G got stuck at work too. So yeah, it's the Lemon and X-Men show today. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of my friends will get in the chat, say, shoot me a link, and we'll get another person in. But right now, this is what we're going with. You know, we got two classic dudes in here. So what I was saying is, I don't like people spewing nonsense on the internet, or I hear people console warn and debating about shit that really don't matter. It don't matter. Like right now, I got some friends out there, they're really big and, oh, this is awesome, this and then there's little families on the other side saying it's barely holding 60. It's still dropping. It's going to 40. So it's
it hit 37 one time when I was watching. I was like, what? Listen.
Same CPU, bigger GPU. When you build a PC, it's like one day I told K-Mega, you can't have a monster GPU and a bullshit CPU. That does not work.
Nope.
You got to match the hardware. I have an i9, the top one. That is the number one CPU. I have RTX 4080 Super. I don't have no bottlenecks.
Yeah, I don't have no bottlenecks either, and I got the top of the line. I don't have no i9, but I got the very last top of the line i7. So I am 9th gen on my CPU.
Yo, Big Cloud, where you at? These topics is for your ass. Where you at? In the goddamn chat. That's where you at.
So I can hang with the big. I can put a 1490 in mine, just because of that.
A 4090.
4090. Just because
I
have.
You're a little off today.
When I'm just getting out, you surprised me with the call in, and I came to the rescue again because you my buddy.
Right, but
so don't be all indignant.
You've been why am I indignant about saying you're a little off today? You had to catch yourself a couple times. You all right? You been drinking? You want some?
But I might. Yeah.
You want some? You want some?
Give me some. I haven't had alcohol in 2 years, but that's by choice.
All right. Well, Big Cloud is coming in here, so we're gonna save a couple more of these topics. He don't really need to touch on that 16.7 to the 33 rumored. And
to the 33 to the 33rd power, the highest power of infinity.
Yeah, right? that was I was like, for $700, y'all not getting 33 teraflops of anything. I don't know what this. First of all, for the dudes that believe the shit they write, I gotta say it. You're a dumbass. Stop going on Twitter, because when it came out to be nothing like you said, all these, I'm an insider, all of this stuff y'all was saying, I ain't seen none of you tweet this week. Not one of you tweet this week. You have disappeared off the face of Twitter Earth.
Hey, Lemon.
You heard that?
They fell for the funky Cole Medina.
Right. Yo, look, the okey doke just got him. But it's just like, come on, man.
You've been flip-slammed.
And you know what's crazy? I want this community. I want y'all to stop supporting these people and hold them accountable for the dumbass shit that they start on Twitter that I hear on people's podcasts because some dumbass said it on Twitter. If something was 33 teraflops on the console, your bank would be broke. It won't be $700. You could bet your sweet ass.
And that system would not be that small either.
You know, you listen. I'm getting tired of these people on the internet. Y'all just throw it in the public, man. Y'all terrible. And y'all terrible for following them. Y'all terrible for following the idiots. How many times are they gonna bamboozle you and you keep going back? I blame y'all.
Yeah,
Because
like-
if y'all don't get on energy, they don't have no voice.
Like when I got my system initially, it only had like 16 gigs. The minute I rammed the minute I sent it up to 32 gigs, it started running smooth. You need the
Oh my God's in
RAM
here.
to make your system run better. He's in here. You need the RAM to make your system run better.
Yo, listen. People don't. I just want the internet to stop the BS. Just stop. Stop the cap, man. Yeah, I know, bro. I just gotta say it.
Tell him again.
so I can say I said it. But yo, Big Cloud, listen, man. This is a glorious week for me because I love to be right. I love to be right.
I mean, bro, you like to be right, brother. I've been saying this for a minute.
Yeah, we kind of been on that. We've been on that same ship. We've been riding that same ship all day. What's good, chat?
Saying the most outlandish shit to me for the sake of saying it. Like, yo, Bid's saying this because he wants to cater to Xbox fans. Bid's saying this because he's a fake PlayStation trader. I'm like, bro, my PSN shit's on 90% of you dick eaters.
Oh.
But we
Yum,
don't
yum,
want
yum.
that conversation.
Damn, he came
Yum, yum,
hard
yum.
early, didn't
No,
he?
no, Diddy. No, Diddy.
Sir X-Men knows who's special. How long have I dedicated my platform strictly to PlayStation?
And shove it up your-
Literally talked about everything.
And shove it up your ass.
But apparently I'm a hater.
Yo, listen.
You know what?
Let me
Here's the thing
define something.
about this world. Anytime you tell the truth, you're always a hater.
And you know what's
Yes.
funny? When you tell
Yes.
the truth, they got a million
Yes.
excuses.
Yeah, yo, listen. Let me get into this bullshit.
Go right ahead. Go right.
No.
This has been long overdue.
Let me wait for the topic.
Go ahead.
Because I'm gonna throw this dude under the bus. Try
It's
to fucking play me
long overdue.
yesterday.
It's long overdue.
Yo, listen, and he my dude, man. But he stop defending shit you don't understand what people are talking about. But when we get to the topic, I'm throwing your ass under the bus because no, not now. I'm gonna wait till the Astro Bot shit
Under
later.
the bus and then run backwards. Take the
Right, yo,
bus
facts.
backwards.
And so X-Men was there yesterday, and they was like, nah. I'm like, nah, he gonna get this work today. We ain't gonna do that.
That shit need to stop, bro. That shit need to stop.
You ain't gonna come after me because I said Astro Bot wasn't gonna sell, motherfucker.
Oh, dude, don't get me started.
I didn't
I'm
say
richer. I just got
it
richer
wasn't.
off of that bet.
Yo, look, I didn't say it wasn't a good game.
No.
I said y'all not gonna support it.
Yeah. You
I
see,
told
That's
you why
what I
yesterday.
said.
that's the problem.
That
what
has
people don't
nothing to do with the
understand. It has
game.
nothing to do with the game. It
I
comes
told
down
you-
to the
I
community.
told
Hold on,
Stand
sir.
on
Hold on,
business.
sir.
Real quick, I
Hold
told
on.
you why on the show yesterday I didn't think it was gonna sell, and everybody on the show yesterday laughed at me and didn't believe what I said.
Mm-hmm.
The game is too kiddie. For no, let me finish. Let me
wouldn't say it's
finish.
kiddie,
Please,
no,
let me
no.
finish.
It's
No,
definitely family.
but it's not kiddie, but it's kiddie stylish, and a
So is
lot of
Mario.
adult-
I mean,
right.
Mario's kiddie.
Mario's just life. Mario's
So-
just life.
But so is Sonic and Shadow. That shit sold 3 million in 24 hours.
110% fair, X-Men. It's the same
PlayStation
vibe
players-
as Mario. That's basically what Sony was aiming for. They want their own Mario.
PlayStation- Oh, I know that. That's cool, and I think
Yeah.
the game is all. I think the game looks awesome, but PlayStation people are mostly the new gen are mostly not used to. a game
Really?
like
Really? They're
I
fucking
wouldn't
playing
even say that.
Fortnite?
I'm gonna say the new gen is not.
Fortnite's
It has
different.
nothing to do
That's
with
a
it.
No, how is that? No. You can't say one thing is kiddie and one thing is not.
Yeah,
You can't do
I
that.
can't feel you on that one, brother.
That's like saying realistic graphics versus fucking
Right. Cell shaded or something.
cell shaded. No, we not doing that.
All right, fine, whatever.
It's either listen, all these fucking games are kiddie. You got realistic games because ain't no game like Rainbow Six out there. You don't hardly get no shit like that.
Nope.
2K, Madden, real games. Call of Duty, fake as fuck. Arcade shooter. Arcade shooter. That shit ain't no technical shooter like Rainbow Six. No, sir. Which is it's a sim game. Battlefield's a sim game. Sim.
Oh no. Why
That's
you think
real-
I love Battlefield?
All
more
right
than Call
then.
of
This
Duty?
is my point. So you can't say something's kiddie and one say, like Cozy said, you can't
I'm
count
not-
Sonic. Hold on, let me finish. You can't say that. Just like Cozy said, you can't say Sonic and Shadow sold 3 million in a day. You can't compare that to Astro Bot. Are they not kid platforms? Somebody fucking tell me, am I bugging in the chat? That's like saying Mario. That's not a kiddie cartoony style platformer.
Right.
Gecko.
Nobody.
Echo the Dolphin. No, but listen to what I'm saying. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people in general. We cannot do that. A platformer is usually a fucking fun game. It's a
Like
kiddie
a
game.
Crash Bandicoot.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't say, oh
Is
no, you
Crash
can't count
Bandicoot?
Crash.
Like, think about that.
You
Is
can't
Crash
count
Bandicoot
Crash.
kiddie?
Yes.
No, it was hard as hell when I was growing up. That game was
He's
hard.
a big ass fox shaped like a fucking
Yeah,
triangle
like
that bounces on apples all day. Like, come on. We gotta fucking be real here. We gotta be real. I'm tired of the fake shit. Don't say this ain't good, but this is. No,
Right.
they
So
all in the
what
same.
they said,
They were. That's
I
exact.
never
No, I didn't say you. I'm not talking to Sir X-Men. I'm talking to the people. But this is the shit we fucking hear. This is some
you
blasphemy.
You already know damn well that dudes pick and choose their narratives.
Yes.
Like it's the flavor of the week. That's all they do on social media.
Cozy asked me a question. She said, "Lemon, what game sells? What platform is sold?" I said, Sonic and Shadow. You can't count that. What?
Huh?
What? How you don't count that? You asked the question. Oh no, we're gonna take that out. So you don't want to be proven wrong.
Yeah, that's just picking and selling for the sake of defending something. That doesn't make sense. Like there are known platformers that sell, but the thing about this, and we had this conversation last time in regards to Astro, we flat out said the game looks good. This looks like a top tier mascot, right? You remember me saying that?
That's
This is
right.
a top
That's
tier
right.
mascot that Sony could use. Want me to tell you why it looks like a top tier mascot? It brings back the OG vibes when Crash Bandicoot used to stand outside Nintendo's headquarters. That's the type of shit they used to do back then. So it was cool for that type of moment. The problem is with Astrobot is the common problem, and it has nothing to do with Astrobot in general, but it's the common problem that infests a lot of PlayStation specific exclusives. Every game that goes out on this box is not guaranteed the same success that you would think that it's entitled to. You see a game get 40 million views on YouTube, you'll have dudes talk about it relentlessly in podcasts, Twitter spaces, and all that junk. And then
the game comes out.
Then when it comes down to show up the numbers and support the developers like they quote unquote care about, they don't buy the shit. These be the same dudes that say I'll buy it on discount.
Thank you.
And here's the funny thing: these same motherfuckers be the ones talking about some Game Pass is bad for you. I'm sorry. I thought you wanted on a budget. Game Pass is the ultimate budget machine for those who want to enjoy something.
But let me say this too, Bit. Let me say this too, Bit.
Yeah.
Do Sony got services too?
They do.
But you motherfuckers don't
You
use
gotta
it.
pay more. You gotta pay more than that.
And you gotta pay more, but you don't use
have
it.
less features.
So you act like Game Pass is the only fucking service out there. Even Netflix got a streaming service now, buddy.
That's the problem. Dudes want to just shit. No, here's the thing. It's a weird mentality.
Oh my
Dudes
God.
are just tribalistic. I gotta stick with one side bullshit, and then they find out they get fucked over every single month. Sony has been literally this entire year, they pissed off so much shit. They fucked up so much shit. The PlayStation Stars program, which is supposed to encourage people to buy games and go out there, they taking your damn points away if you don't use them.
Yep.
They charge you more for online, and yet they canceled all their damn multiplayer experiences. Concord's no more.
What about adding on years of PSN service? Stacking.
Yeah.
They fuck
the stacking of your yearly to save money, because that's what everybody did. That's what everybody was doing. We were stacking our shit. We made sure that we were good. We can't even do that. No, you have to support. You have to buy the bullshit shit out the gate. Sony has done so much bullshit this year, and people have given it passes. Huh?
Remember when they switched over, right? And they switched over to the new way they do their service. Everybody has stack cards. They made them pay the difference of those stack cards that they used to get from different sites at a discount. They made them pay the difference. Microsoft said, you want to stack cards? Go ahead. You want to get a discount on them? Go ahead.
Yo, actually, here's the funniest shit about this too. Remember how Xbox would get clowned for controllers?
Oh, yeah.
Notice how you got more controllers this year than you got new experiences from PlayStation.
And our controller and our batteries last longer too.
You always got to take a jab, Sir X-Men. Relax.
I want you. It makes no sense.
It's like me and Lemon say all the time. Y'all keep falling for the okie doke. If you want to
It
get
ain't even
burnt,
just that,
go
bro.
ahead and get
It
burnt.
ain't even just the okey doke. It's these fucking dudes that know better, but they're grifting and lying and giving people false hope and information to
Yep,
try and build
and that's
themselves up. That's the shit that pisses me off more. And you got dickheads that blindly defend it, thinking they're right. Dude, someone on PS5 Pro is doing great because it's giving them the settings and shit. Motherfucker, you can do that on PC, and guess what? You don't even have to do the resolution bump. So that's the point of what I've been trying to say for the longest time. Y'all don't need to be pushing 8K, push 60 FPS, and give them all the options.
Probably
People
got
don't
only
think.
1,000
They
people
don't
in
think.
America with 8K TVs. That's
They
about
don't
it.
think.
not even.
You was talking about No Man's Sky running at 8K.
What?
Who the fuck cares that No Man's Sky is running at 8K on a Pro? You know what it ain't running at Lim? It ain't running at 60. So
Right.
what really did we win? What really did we win here? What did we win?
I run No Man's Sky on my Xbox and my PC at 60 frames per second.
Like what
You
are we
know?
doing
Listen.
here?
Let me get to this. Let me get to this Astro Bot being that we brought it up, man. PlayStation 5 console sales top 65 million as Astro Bot sales 1.5 million in the first month. Now, this is what I said. Never said the game was bad. I bought the controller and the game, unlike most of you motherfuckers that talk about shit.
Speak on it.
I speak with my wallet, right?
Yes, sir.
I said from day one, y'all not gonna buy that.
Mm.
You saw those completion rate numbers of the demo that came with your system. Y'all not gonna play that. Y'all didn't support Little Big Planet. Like my man Steve Biko said about Ratchet and Clank. I bought that day one.
I love Ratchet and Clank.
Me too. But this is my point. When I say something, don't think you fake ass Xbox ponies can come for me. Because I'm talking from a gaming perspective, not my personal perspective. 1.5 is not impressive for the amount of people that talk shit and the amount of consoles that's available in this market.
This is the game they want as their mascot. They're pushing so hard as their mascot. They just confirmed that there's 65 million units sold for PS5, and you only sold 1.5. And this game appeals to everybody.
And listen, hold on.
Think about that.
This
It
is
appeals to everybody.
and my point. What I also stated, because there was Doomsayer tried to come at me. Oh, I'm gonna come on the podcast and you can't check me. You can't, because I'm talking facts. My thing was, I brought up Days Gone. That game sold 5 initially and 9 overall, and they fucking scrapped it.
And most
So
of your sales for
hold
that
on,
game came
hold
on
on.
PC.
Let me finish. And then you're gonna tell me 1.5 is good. Hi-Fi Rush sold 3 million.
Speak on
Bad.
it.
What the fuck are we doing?
This is what we're doing. I'm talking about.
What are we
They
doing?
pick and choose what is good. They even did that shit with Final Fantasy on PS4. You remember that? That sold like what? Damn near 2 million? Less than 2 million? And y'all wonder why it's multiplayer.
Rebirth, right? It was explained to me, Stellar Blade was made by a cell phone person and 1 million was good for them. Oh, good for them.
I pissed off
Wukong Black
somebody.
Myth was made by
remember?
the same type of team. And
I
that
pissed
sold over
off-
20 million. But
I
hey,
pissed
Oh.
off-
but hey, I
Hey.
guess we forgot about the Wukong Black Myth. Wukong Black Myth just made me richer.
look,
That was
look,
one of the
look.
luckiest
I
bets in my
pissed
life.
off somebody, right? When I told him, wow, you mean Tomb Raider Remastered sold more than Astro Bot? What?
Yo, listen. Here go another point that I also said, and they tried to come for me. You can't come for me. You should have came for them fucking sales. You should have came for them going to go purchase the game. Don't fucking come for me, because I told y'all so.
Yes, sir.
I said y'all wasn't gonna buy. Hold on, Sir X-Men. I
laughing.
told you you wasn't gonna buy Rise of Ronin. I told you that. I didn't say the game sucked.
Nope.
I didn't say that.
It was just different.
I said you're not gonna buy it. That's what I've been saying. Y'all don't buy shit. Spider-Man struggled to get to 2 million in 2 months. What was the excuse with that?
The
Come
amount
on, bro.
The amount of
Mega.
copium that's just happened.
Man,
Dudes
What are we
talking about
doing?
PC
You either-
gaming is too expensive. Yet these stupid motherfuckers are buying LG fucking C4 TV. Like they're buying these overpriced TVs just for this console.
Hey guys, aren't these the same people that said I will pay $100 for a PlayStation game?
They did. And you know what? At this rate, it ain't far. Hit limb. You already know it ain't far from. It ain't far from coming. It ain't.
No, it's not.
It damn
it's
sure
not.
ain't far. And let me tell you something. If games are struggling to sell fucking 1.5 now, because remember, this wasn't in the first week. This just sold 1.5 million.
Yes.
After months of waiting.
We're in
speculating.
November.
Right.
November.
For sales. You know what didn't have this issue? Wukong Black Myth. Wukong Black Myth sold 10 million within 3 days. Let me hit you with that one more time. It sold over 10 million in 3 days. It sold over 20 million within the month.
And look, people, it's not about sales for me. It's just a gaming topic. If you didn't buy Astro Bot, it sucks to be you because the game is amazing.
It is. It's like,
But
honestly, when I played that, I was like, bro,
did
this is
not
the type of
support
shit.
it.
This is the type of shit that made me fall in love with PlayStation when I was young. I liked this shit. It was cool. I platinumed the fucking thing. I did my due diligence. I played the fucking game. I beat the fucking game. But you know what's funny though? It's sad. You see dudes hyping up DLC, and they ain't even played the fucking base game.
Yo, facts.
Ain't
And
that
that's
weird?
the
Ain't that weird?
conversation.
Ain't that shit weird?
Yo, listen, bro. That's the conversation I was having. But no, Doomsayer tried to come on Wise's show last night and talk to me about numbers. Oh, it did well. Really?
We made $90 million on
Listen,
it.
if 1.5
Really?
million is good, from this point forward, I don't want to hear shit from anybody talking about Xbox at all. I really fucking don't. I really don't.
Here's the problem
I
these
really
people
don't. I don't
have.
want to hear shit.
They don't think that we buy
Talios, I
games.
see you. I see you back. I see you in the building.
What up, Talos?
Here's the problem. They think just because we have Game Pass that we don't buy games.
No bullshit. They
That's
got a
the
service too.
Here's
No,
a
no,
fun
no.
fact
We
about
are
the
not
search,
gonna
man. If you ever get this
overlook
comment, let me
that
just
they
give
have
you-
a service.
Let me just give you the ultimate comeback, okay? They say you don't buy games because you're on Game Pass. Just hit them with the motherfucker, you don't buy games. Because as you clearly can see by these sales figures, they're not buying games. If they bought these fucking games, these games would not be going to PC.
Stellar Blade is
There you
awesome.
go.
Stellar Blade is awesome.
You just like
Why
it.
is
You
it
just
struggling
like
in
looking
sales?
at them cheeks. That's all.
I'm a man. I'm supposed to look at
Look at
cheeks.
cheeks, though.
I'm supposed to look at cheeks. That should have sold the game alone. Because one of my best and biggest videos, I put Street Fighter on there with big boobs, that one of the characters, and everybody went to watch. And I was like, y'all are weird. I didn't even know that was
I
going to
know
do
what
that.
character
I didn't
you
even.
talking about.
I did, but I didn't do that for that though. But that's what happened. Dudes was talking about titties.
What up,
Shout out to 100 in the building. Listen, man. So next time I say something, you better pay attention when I'm talking, because I don't give a fuck about your console war.
Well, can we
I don't care.
We need to get into this though. We need to get into this because for a while, I'm mad Bloody's not here to see this too because we all been waiting. We've been waiting patiently just for those results to come out and the reality to come in. You had dudes bringing up
Let me be
40
petty.
You had dudes bringing up 4090s.
Oh.
You have motherfuckers bringing up how this is going to outperform your PC.
Oh.
It's the most revolutionary shit. Digital Foundry is the
Oh.
GOAT. They're telling like it is. It's going to outperform your PC.
Oh.
Certain batches
Oh.
got exposed
Oh.
by the very fucking YouTube channel that they was digging at, trying to say that it was gonna be this. That ain't work out good, did it, Lim? That ain't work out well.
Oh,
That ain't work out well at all.
Yo, look, I sent a video
That ain't work out.
and I tagged my man Cognito King. I think 100 and somebody else has said, you see?
King had a
This-
great show yesterday.
This is why I am skipping any Pro this generation, including the Xbox One. I said this from the first time that I unboxed my PlayStation and my Xbox, that I will not be buying a Pro because it will not be a next generation situation and it will not be a step up above where it's destroying an X or PS5. And what we're seeing from these games, Elden Ring, Dragon's Dogma, you still struggling.
You know,
some games are still 30,
you
and
would
you
think-
spending an extra $700
For the
for
same shit.
what?
For the same
Put
shit. And you know,
10%.
here's the wild part too. Lim.
10%.
The way these dudes are talking, like how revolutionary it is, you would think that this
Yo.
console by itself was making like games look like the Horizon remake from Nixus. See, if it was doing something like that, we all would be holding L's because that's actually an upgrade. That's
a
an
fact.
improvement. You're getting improved textures, more vegetation. That's improvements. But when you show me Bloodborne, a game that came out in 2015, which, by the way, you have actively avoided. You're showing me screenshots of Bloodborne, and the only thing difference I see is some fucking wrinkles in the back of his shirt or the back of his jacket and dirt on his feet. And the game is still running at 30 FPS.
Somebody shut his mic off for speaking the truth.
What the hell? What am I paying for? That is a 2015 game. You mean to tell me I gotta rebuy it all together to get the improvement? Lim, do you see what I'm saying? You have to rebuy it all together for 70 to get the full improvements? That doesn't make sense to me. That means
listen.
that means right there.
Hold on.
You're lying.
Hey, $300 more for a console and you don't even have a damn disk drive? What the fuck?
Well, everything is going digital. I didn't mind that because digital, everything's going digital. I should have bought the goddamn digital system and spent it.
Hey, I still like watching my Blu-rays, man. So
I do too, but I got a $1,000 Blu-ray player. I don't need no console for that goddamn. I know. I still buy Blu-ray movies. I'll be doing some giveaways soon.
It's revolutionary. It's doing stuff that PC don't got. You do realize, and Lim, you can attest to this. When you fire up an old game on PC, do you have to even hit any settings for the frame rate to go up? It's natural. It's running off your PC. It's running directly off.
No, but hold on. I was gonna say something. Right? And you know, Xbox has been the innovators for online play, online chat since day one. Yeah. They started game chat with the Sega Dreamcast. They did that. Then they brought it to Xbox and brought where you could chat in the game, right? Pretty much the way they do it. The party system. And then it went to invite your friends. They could be playing other games in a party system, and everybody could be playing something different. They started that, right? Listen, they're very, very, very ahead of the game.
You forgot one.
Hold on.
On the 360, I could even party chat with Netflix with friends.
Yes.
On the 360.
Yeah, but that's part of the group chat where you could be doing anything.
No.
And it had the auditorium. I remember. Yeah,
and we all sat down in our little spots and stuff like that and watched the same movie. That was fun.
But now,
with no lag.
Now we here today. And you know what's crazy? Xbox One X. Xbox One X came out and did what the PC do. You pop the game in, it takes advantage of the hardware, and it give you a boost. Xbox One X.
It's still powerful.
Hold on. Xbox Series X, and that's came out. Now we got frame rate boost, right? I was playing Titanfall at 120 when that game was a 60 frame game, right? All of these things are happening with old hardware today. You come up with the Pro. This dude made a video, and I said, why the fuck didn't you just copy and paste an Xbox video? Because they've been doing that shit. They've been doing it. Don't fucking make a video because it's new on PlayStation. Now it's the Holy Grail. Motherfucker, we had that years ago.
Their champion shit that's already been doing. Here's the fun fact. Their champion shit that's already being done by Xbox hardware-wise. Now, what makes you think? Now, Lim, hold on, brace yourself. What do you think they're gonna do when PlayStation Plus evidently turns to what Gamepass is?
Okay.
Are they gonna champion that?
I play Unreal Tournament 3.
Exactly.
I play Unreal Tournament 3.
This is the conversation y'all need to brace yourselves for.
Yo, this is what I be talking about, Bit. They
don't even know what they're talking about. They don't even know what they're saying.
Yo, I'm like, you bragging about shit that's already been done.
Y'all ready for me now?
Yo, hold on, son. It's like quick resume, right?
I'm your daddy. I'm not your son.
Whoa, no Diddy. Don't ever. Oh, wow.
Got you.
Whoa, wow. Whew. Listen, features like quick resume. Somebody hit up 100 and said, oh, why would you want to quick resume a game? Stupid. If you got to go to the store or somebody in your house start a new game, It stops that game, and you pick it up where you left off when you come back in the house.
I do a better
Right?
for you. I do a better one for you. A better example for you. You know, when you have to leave to go to work, and let's see you on a website or something like that, and you close your laptop. Guess what happens when you open your laptop? You're back where you were. That was the point behind
Facts.
quick resume. The fact that
That's a
Sony
fact.
took that away, what's the point?
So no, hold on, bro. Hold on. You next. So what's gonna happen when they champion that feature? Now we're gonna act like Xbox didn't do that too? Because Xbox brought the cross chat and all that. Nobody talks about that. And now we're gonna talk about we got Game Boost. Motherfucker, you should have had Game Boost with the regular PS5. Duh. But go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. I go and play Unreal Tournament 3 and older games for the 360 on my Xbox. It automatically boosts me up. I'm like, no, this can't be right. This game ain't running those higher modes. I'm running Unreal Tournament 3 at 60 frames. I'm running a lot of my 360 games at 60 frames instead of 30 now. They innovated that for older games. You still have did
you need a patch or did the system do it?
The system did it.
Oh.
I ain't had to do nothing. And most of them show up in that.
Exactly, man. That's all you got to really say.
And
Yo, that's what happens on PC, right? Right, Bit?
And
last time I checked, I just fired the fucking game up.
The Xbox, you know what it does?
I'm just saying.
The Xbox
this issue.
Automatically, if a game is enabled and it's right, they put it in HDR.
And before any idiot goes,
you can play those older games.
Auto HDR. Auto
Any
HDR.
idiot that damage control is saying, well, that's a PC. This is a console. You do realize that the PS5, the Xbox, they're all PCs. They use x86 architecture.
X86.
That they're PCs.
X86.
That's what the 360 uses. Also.
Let's
So,
execute order X86.
Don't even try to run with that narrative. I'm trying to help you. Do not use that narrative. You will get roasted on social media. I promise you. And it's not going to be by me. It's going to be by the dudes who go 5 times harder than I do in regards to PC gaming. They're going to roast the shit out of you. Do not do it. I'm telling you.
When the Xbox
I'm not trying to help you.
playing all those Call of Duties, the 360 versions, and they came to Xbox, and when Xbox introduced HDR to the system, mostly 90% of those Call of Duty games were put in HDR.
Mm-hmm.
And were put graphically enhanced.
All right, so let's move on from this Astro Bot stuff.
Let's get into the stuff what the people really want to talk about. PS5. Let's get into these damn PS5 Pro. These comparisons.
No.
Let's do it.
No. Hold on. No, I want to, but that's the meat and bones of the podcast.
Take it.
All right. So now let's go to the Nintendo situation, and I gotta give Nintendo in their console history, man. No, nobody knew that.
I did.
I mean, it'd be detrimental that they did that.
It'd be no, it wouldn't. I don't think. Nope. I don't agree with that either because they ain't have it. Nope. Because people gonna buy Nintendo anyway.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I can't debate that. Because that's how these dudes are. They bought cardboard for God's sakes. Right. But
that was my biggest gripe in my campaign was if the next Switch or whatever they call it does not take my library, because technically I bought my library over from the Wii U. I bought every single game that I had initially on the Switch that I had on the Wii U. And I said I'm not doing that again, right? So now, what did you think about this, Bit? Talk to me. They don't usually talk about no features, and they also said the online services they're bringing along, which was a disappointment. Hopefully they put regular chat.
Well, one thing I learned about Nintendo is to don't get my hopes up completely. Granted, give them, we'll praise what we get for sure. But it's one thing to do is it's not put them in the same level of conversation as what you see with PlayStation and Xbox. I'm not expecting a carbon copy. I'm not expecting trophy support. I'm not expecting achievements or anything. I am expecting, if they don't do a proper online, I at least expect Discord integration into this console.
Oh, no, they need it.
Yeah, they need that big time. Discord integration needs to be a thing for sure. If they don't,
I don't know I don't know if you was on the show, but me and Cognito bought Ultimate Alliance 3,
Yeah, it
right?
was 3, yeah.
And we got it home and tried to talk to play together.
Which I was tethered to the damn
And you
console.
went
All
to
that
your
the damn
Xbox.
No. We thought it had in-game chat,
No.
and it didn't even have the app chat.
Oof.
So I basically bought that game to play by myself or online with no communication. And that is embarrassing. A lot of
There's
my
only
friends
2
and a
games
lot
on
of our
Nintendo
friends.
that has
Hold on, son,
in-game
hold on.
chat.
Yeah, and Fortnite and
Fortnite
something
and
else.
Minecraft.
Right. Neither one of them are their games. What kills me is people we know, or we all have friends, they're on Xbox in chat playing Switch. That's ridiculous, bro. They got to get rid of them goddamn numbers. Just send regular invites.
Who's got
My
social
son,
security
when he-
numbers?
Just-
my
just-
son,
yo,
when he
just-
plays
just-
his Switch,
just-
when he plays his Switch against people, he uses the Discord, or he does use Xbox chat when he plays on the Switch.
It's you know,
That was so weird though. 'cause
I'm
I
not
remember when
I'm not a cheap person, but they won't get $20 out of me. This is what I be telling people. No matter how much money I spend on this game and stuff, my
you got
technology.
limits. You got limits to how much you going.
It's about service.
Right.
It's about service.
Yeah, you got limits.
and I'm not happy with their online service. I thought Tetris 99 was awesome.
Yeah.
I played the hell out of that, man. Right now I'm playing that new Pac-Man that you could go into other people's levels. Oh, that shit is dope. Oh, that's dope. I like stuff like that, right? I like Tetris, what's that other shit called? The latest one? Damn, whatever the latest one is. You could jump, battle people. But I like stuff like that. But even though it's cheap, $20 is not even, I can't even buy me and my daughter Chinese food for $20. I'm like $20 short. So
That's New
it's
York
not about,
for you.
it's not about the money. It's really not. That's a fact. My city's something different. Word. But I'm gonna say this. It's not about the money. It's always about the service. That's why I have the basic PlayStation online stuff.
Same.
I don't have the essential stuff because it has no value for me.
The only
But
time
anyway,
you ever see the PlayStation little plus thing by my name is when I'm playing Dark Souls, and that's usually when I'm playing with like Blaze 4K. So I have the Blaze. That's literally what I do. That's literally I'll buy like the month thing, the $10 thing, and that's it. You'll never see it be a yearly thing. I just like, bro, I'm not committing to this. What am I committing to?
my year, this is what pissed me off, and I didn't renew my year this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. God of War is my favorite PlayStation title. It used to be SOCOM. SOCOM and God of War, right? Well, my saves from 2018 didn't cross over. I gave them more years to say, all right, this is going to back up somewhere. So this year came, I saw $80. I went to CD Keys. They ain't had no discount code. I said, I'll get around to it. Because my saves mean everything to me. That's why I don't buy PlayStation games on PC, because I don't want to start my games over. Anybody else in the chat feel like that? Let me know how y'all feel in the chat. But
No, I always
my
just back
Asus,
shit
my
up.
Asus ROG Ally, I started Call of Duty campaign at work. I can't. That was yesterday. I've been playing multiplayer every day, and I play multiplayer through my cell phone. Absolutely amazing. Just got to get used to the size of the screen. But I came home today, and I said, you know what? Let me go on my console, right where I left off. Amazing. Thank you, Xbox, because I want PlayStation to jump on board. Y'all got to catch up, bro. Come on. You want me to buy Spider-Man on PC and be able to take it on the go? I'll do it. It's been $29.99, 1 and 2 over there. Remaster, the first one, I'll do it.
Ain't that
But
like,
I'm not starting over. I'm not starting over, bro.
Yeah. I feel that.
I'm not doing it. I'm not double dipping and starting over. That's double dummy.
I feel that though. No, I feel that. And it's like, even going back to Nintendo, like I know a lot of people are expecting. We talked about this so much. Like we're not expecting this crazy hardware leap. And
No.
we're not expecting that at all. No, I'm not expecting it to even beat like a Steam Deck. I don't see it beating.
It got to beat that out.
I don't think it's gonna beat the Steam Deck. I think they're gonna find some way to go under it. Like it might get close.
And Nvidia, Because NVIDIA's the one making it. I think they're gonna be. I think they're a hardware company, bro.
If it is, yeah, true, but it's really gonna come down to what Nintendo wants to charge, though.
I've said
Nintendo, I don't think Nintendo's
400,
gonna charge
400,
for 5, unless Nintendo charges
400.
500.
I know what Sony's
I think
biggest
400. But
problem is. I know what Sony's biggest problem is. I've been saying this for about 3 years.
We on a Nintendo topic, right?
You still popping Sony stuff in there a little bit. Shut up. I've been saying this for 3 years, right? Seriously. Instead of building a brand new console, you need to work on your damn infrastructure, your damn cloud, your damn services for your customer. That's what makes it work in this industry. It's not about a console anymore. It's about what service can you provide for me that will make your stuff worth it. That's the biggest problem. They don't invest in servers.
Sony missed the mark with one word. It comes down to value, what the value truly is. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got PS3 games, you got PS2 and 1 games, right? But here's the problem, and you already know what I'm about to say. A lot of these games are streaming.
Yep.
You can't play them natively. Just play them on the hardware and get the true benefits of the hardware that you're currently playing it with. So if you're playing Pro, you can't get the improvements. Yeah. So
people will pay for a download on an older game. If you put your older games on your system where you can just download it and play it natively,
right,
that's a big benefit for you. But you don't do that. You don't invest in technology and programmers that will do that for you.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
And it's weird because you look at, when you think about Sony, right? And you compare Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, you just think about their legacy, right?
Yeah.
Legacy. And that's the biggest thing that Sony and Nintendo have over Microsoft, mostly because they've been in the game longer. It's their legacy.
Yep.
They got so many games. So when you hear stuff from Guerrilla Games like, oh, Killzone, we're done with it, but we're going to keep pushing Horizon.
Resistance. We wanted to make
you got
a new
games
Resistance.
like Resistance, which Insomniac keeps talking about birthdays and sharing tweets for. Insomniac Games knows what the people want. The problem is Sony is not greenlighting what the people want. They're greenlighting what they want, and that's what's killing them.
Like that Spider-Man multiplayer, Twisted Metal. People wanted those games, but you didn't give it to them.
Yo, listen, man. Listen. So Sir X-Men.
What's up, bro?
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. How do you feel about Nintendo saying backwards compatible?
Oh, I love it. I told people 2 years ago, Nintendo gonna make their new console with backwards compatibility. They're not being stupid. They made a few of their consoles backwards compatible back in the day, and they see where the fallout is, where Microsoft is winning with backwards compatible. The numbers might not want to show it, but they're winning with backwards compatible. They saw Sony.
You know why the numbers show it? Because I go to my friends list and people like you playing spades.
Yes, sir.
I'm really hoping for the best, though. I am hoping for the best. I don't have my hopes up all the way, but I am kind of getting like. Remember the GameCube? Remember how the GameCube, that little fucking console, when we got that? Yeah. GameCube was innovative as hell for what they did. They were. They were doing stuff.
You
could play games on the Wii.
It wasn't even just that, though.
You could play on the Wii.
Right, but it wasn't just that, though. When that console came out, it had its select games. The games looked good, but then
games look fantastic.
But then it sold into like a different level when they announced that the Game Boy adapter. Y'all remember that? The little advanced adapter you can put your Game Boy on the screen. That was that one.
Yo, man. I bought the Panasonic one.
Oh, you got that one.
I had I had. It's still downstairs in my basement. I got that.
I got the Gold Star 3DO.
Yeah, listen.
Fire.
Oh wow.
Fire.
Yeah,
I
had a 3DO, but I ain't had no special edition. But like I said, man, I'm just happy that they're recognizing the backwards compatibility because I was so hyped yesterday. I bought Metro Prime Remaster.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I got it used a $5 coupon, got it for $35.
Here you go. The group of us that like old games, that actually have the money to buy and play retro games, and we still like to go back and play them.
Oh yeah.
We're out there. You know why? Because we're the older people that grew up with stuff like that. and we still like to go back to them games
Bro,
sometimes.
you know, it's a sad state of gaming when I'm looking at House of the Dead, which came out in
On
late.
the what you call it? I know you're talking about on the Dreamcast, baby. Yes, sir.
You know, I'm looking at these OG titles, and I'm like, damn, I'd rather play that than play some of this new shit that we get because it's just not hitting.
House of the Dead, Confidential Mission with the light
Bro,
guns.
Dead
Oh
or Alive
man.
3, Dead or Alive
Oh,
fucking 3. Come
the
on, bro.
original
There's-
DOA.
Come on, man. Bloody
Oh.
Roar.
Um,
Oh, I was playing that in the background a couple shows ago.
the
Bloody
first
Roar 1 and
Soul
2.
Calibur,
Come on, bro.
first Soul
Come
Calibur, man. Come on.
Gaming, like dudes think they got it good then. You didn't get shit compared to the 90s. We were spoiled.
Power
We were
Stone?
spoiled, like I hate to say it, we were spoiled bitches in the 90s, boy. We had every fucking thing.
Time Cop on
And
the
they wouldn't stop.
PlayStation 2.
Time Crisis.
Time Crisis on the
Arcades
PlayStation
was fucking
2.
let me tell them. Arcades
Yeah.
was fucking lit in the 90s.
We lost some great ones with Acclaim, Midway, Technosoft.
Midway
We lost a
Labs
lot
still
of
out
good
there.
companies
Shit,
that.
people was like, yo, who's Mad Cats? Who cares about Mad Cats? I'm like, bro, I want to
Yeah.
smack you. Mad Cats was the one who got us through a lot of shit. 'Cause them damn accessories on point. The light guns.
Mad Cats gave us the game, Genie. I don't
Bro,
care.
come on, bro. Mad Cats was it.
Yo, my man, shout out. Let me give a quick cheap plug. My man, Hip Hop is giving you Plitch on PC for
There you
you
go.
Game Genie fans. But listen, man, we got to move on, man. All right, real quick. We touched on Game Pass 100 times, Call of Duty, but the Call of Duty director comments on Game Pass launching, Call of Duty launching in Game Pass, and said it has been astronomical for the game for one reason. People that's been on the fences from other games they may not have liked or enjoyed and had to spend the money. They said Game Pass gave these same players who they know have returned, who haven't touched their accounts. They have came back through Game Pass, and the game is the biggest launch in any COD's history. Sir X-Men, talk about this.
It is what it is. It's all about the money. Microsoft had making continuous money with Game Pass, and Call of Duty just sent it up another level. So, you know, everybody sleeping and crying about Game Pass is sucking up the market. Guess what?
Well, they ain't saying nothing bad
Microsoft
about it now.
makes that $20 every month.
Yep.
And
They
it's
don't
not
get
just
it.
Call of Duty.
They don't
And
get
you
it. It's
get
called.
other games to play. That's right. And you get other games to play when you just need a break from Call of Duty. Well, let me check this one out. Microsoft just brought it to the front. That's all.
He was like,
That's
oh,
all
they
they
upped
did.
the price of it. I'm like, bro, they're going to be giving you even more. You don't think Doom is going to be day one in Game Pass when that officially drops?
And
Yeah,
you can play
everything
it on
is.
your phone
They already
when you
announced
ain't
it.
got nothing else
Yeah.
to do.
Every game from those studios will be day one in that service. So when you have games of that magnitude and the value goes up, guess what? Also goes up.
Plus, you
The
can
price.
play
Yo,
it on
listen,
PC
They
too,
not
you
complaining
know?
about streaming 4K on a 1080p TV from Netflix.
Oh,
Shots fired.
yeah, no, we're
Shots
talking about
fired.
8K
No, a lot of
resolution.
them got the 1080 version. They don't want to pay the little extra for the 4K
I
limit.
want you to understand.
I got the 1080
we
version
went
too.
from performance. We went from saying support the developers. Now we talking about fucking 8K in consoles.
Yeah, unbelievable.
It's like, bro, you motherfuckers, y'all just go with the win, don't you?
Oh, by the way,
y'all go with the win.
Indiana Jones, day one, people. Game Pass. Thank you.
Oh, that game was bad. Oh, wait, it's coming to PlayStation. Oh, yeah, it's good now. It's good. I
Yeah,
forgot about
5
that game.
months later. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good now. Stupid asses. That
All
game
right.
looks terrible. It's first person. Oh, it's gonna look great on my Pro.
Oh my God.
That's the shit. That's the shit you see on social media. Like, bro, I'd be so tired. I'd be muting motherfuckers. Like, dog, get the fuck off my timeline with this shit. Like, I swear to God.
I told that dude that insulted me about Astro Bot. I said, I ain't seen you all week.
Oh, you know where
Where
you
you
at?
at?
You crying in the car.
Where you at?
You cried in the car when them damn reviews
We in
came out.
November and we got them 1.5 numbers. Where you at? Anyway, man, let's move on, man. WB is to focus their energy to 4 titles. Those titles will be Hard Work Legacy,
Yes.
Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, DC in particular, Batman.
Well, Where's
All right.
my Injustice 3 at? God damn it.
Honestly, you could keep Injustice.
I love
Yeah, I
it.
don't like it.
And
I don't like it.
nothing against the game, but I would
I,
honestly think.
I have a lot against the game. I
Oh, you
think
didn't
the
like it?
story.
The
No,
story's
I don't
good.
like the controls. I don't like the controls.
Oh no, I'm saying the story's fire. Read the comic.
Right, the story,
Yeah,
the
read the
story,
comic.
the story is fire. The gameplay is fire. I don't like the controls.
No, here's the thing. Let me hit you with this though. I think you would appreciate Injustice more if it was told in like the Batman Arkham style, and you play
No,
as
sir,
No, I'm talking about the
I don't like
fighting
the way.
game. I'm talking about the
I
fighting
don't.
game.
Yeah, I don't like the way it controls.
oh well.
I
No.
think Mortal Kombat controls better.
No, I'm not talking about like it fighting like a Mortal Kombat game.
They're
I'm
two
talking about like
different
you actually
game
play it
styles.
like a single player game. You play as one
Oh.
particular hero, and you're going through this war, and you're seeing Superman's descent. So basically, Batman. That could have been like the ultimate Batman game. You're
Yeah.
rallying up. The
I like
troops, you see
fighting
the
with
world.
Black Canary. Black
fall
Canary is
apart.
my character. I love Black Canary. That's my character.
So how do you feel, bit about them focusing on these franchises?
Well, first
What
of
do you-
all, I'm very happy that they confirmed that Hogwarts Legacy has a fucking future. That it was one of the greatest games that studio has ever dropped. Portkey games need to be protected at all costs. I am so
That's
happy
right.
to see that game sold. It was over 20 million or something like
20,
that.
24.
I am
Yeah.
proud of that studio. When I tell you that was a love letter to Harry Potter fans, that's
Yes.
exactly what it was. They
Yes.
elevated so much. They were just so good. And the funny thing is, they could have done DLC, but they didn't. They said, we're gonna save this for the next part. We're gonna go even more ambitious when we go further. But how they did the castle, how dynamic it was.
Yo, that
is
was
some of
crazy.
the best, that was just some of the best, well done work I've seen in the video game from a Harry Potter's perspective. That was a dream.
That's a
run.
fact.
So I'm very happy to see that we're gonna get a sequel from that. The Mortal Kombat franchise, I mean, that's a given. That's their fighter.
Bread
They
and
need
butter.
that. Man, that's their bread and butter. Ed Boon's not going anywhere, so they need. That's
Yeah,
what's going to happen
yeah.
there. No surprise there. The Batman situation, y'all mentioned Injustice. Here's the thing. I personally thought they missed a golden opportunity by not making Batman Beyond.
Yeah, you said that on the show
Oh, like
before.
with
you
the new-
really,
with the new
you really
Batsuit?
like that Batman
Batsuit?
Beyond with the OG Batman
here's the thing.
Bruce.
You could have had
Bruce.
Kevin Conroy played the hell out of that,
Right.
and you could have pushed the new generation,
I thought
futuristic
Batman
Gotham.
Beyond was the one with the young kid, right?
Yeah.
And here's the
Yeah,
thing. That's what
I
they
thought. It
moved.
wasn't bad. I watched
Yeah,
it.
no,
a few
No,
episodes.
no, it's
forward.
awesome.
That's
It's
how you move
awesome.
a franchise forward instead of
Yeah,
having
yeah.
to recreate the same things that people
Right,
already
right.
played. That's what a lot of people complain about with Gotham Knights. You see what I'm saying? When they saw Talia al Ghul and Batman supposedly dead, I think it's not. If you know the slightest bit of Batman lore, I think you already know how the ending of this is going to play out just off of those two things.
But
by
true,
itself.
true. But Gotham Knights is dope, bro. I like Gotham Knights, and I like Killer Justice League too.
What's up? Oh, you like Buffaloes?
I like both. Yo, son, listen. People really talked about Gotham Knights about being 30 frames.
Yeah.
Technically, that's what the big. And I was like, oh, here we go again. Because in
Shit.
2017,
Y'all
I've been
got
saying
that
30
at
frames
30.
ain't going
When
nowhere.
I got that early. I was playing it early with Hunter because we got review codes early. So we were playing it earlier before the patches came out. The game was running at like 12 frames. We were on the bike. Like it was a lot of optimization
Right,
issues we were
right,
having
right.
problems with. Looking back at it, is it a horrible game? No, I do wish they did more to simplify things.
I
didn't like
I
the
think-
control
I think-
scheme
I
in that
think-
game.
Yeah, I
I
didn't like
think-
the RPG elements too. That you have to level up a character to get certain gear and to do actual damage. That was another thing
Right.
that pissed me
I
off.
had-
I didn't like
I had-
the way of looking and in the game sometimes where it's like, okay,
Oh.
I know I'm trying to catch this spot. Okay, it's trying to tell me where it's at.
I gotta beat it
but
too
it's
because I
not-
enjoy it.
But it's not as accurate as I see in most games where
Hmm.
you're trying to do the focus thing, and it's like, okay, where is this? It says it's there, but it's not there. That's.
But
the
hold
part
on,
that
I'm
bothers
gonna
me.
say this. I'm gonna say this.
Yep.
You know what bothered me in the game?
Mm.
And I re-download these games, Batman Arkham series, right?
Mm.
How desolated the streets was.
Yeah, you notice how like you might see a pedestrian or
they're-
two when you're walking around.
yeah,
but when you
they're
get on the
kinda
motorcycle,
empty.
they disappear. You don't see
Yeah,
nothing.
and you see nothing. And playing the Batman series, even though it's not the same group, it's not Rocksteady.
It
right?
added so much to the layers. It was just so much cool having the cities isolated.
But,
I mean,
but Batman is crowded. There's always some shit going on. But in the other one, you have areas that people are robbing armored trucks. They're doing certain things.
Right.
That's the only parts that's really populated. That game is empty.
Yeah.
Batman Arkham series, there's rain,
Bro.
there's weather, there's lightning, there's thunder. Yo, it's crazy. And there's bandits. It's bandits all over the street. It's enemies. There's friendlies.
Batman needs to be filled up like Spider-Man.
Yeah,
It needs to be filled up like Spider-Man.
when Arkham, I'll start with Arkham City because this was the one that elevated it going into Arkham Knight, right? This is the one that really pushed that whole open, the populated areas. When you flew around in Arkham City and you were just naturally seeing people, you were always finding something new. Pedestrians being attacked, you had people robbing,
right.
You had chaos in the streets.
That's my point, right?
I was like, bro, this is how you do it, because like this is literally, you think about it, this is everyday Batman's life here. He has to make a choice before he goes and does a mission. Does he want to save X amount of things? And then there was the hidden stuff that was in there, like the little side missions that you had to find. That stuff right there is so innovative, and I missed that. But that's really what Gotham Knights really was missing too. It needed that whole. It didn't feel alive. It felt very dead.
It felt dead, but I still enjoyed the game though, because when you fought bosses or you was in that story was good. So many other pluses, but the big thing about that game was the 30 frames.
Yeah, 30 FPS.
Yeah.
Aside from that, like I liked the combat. Combat was fine in the game.
I ain't had no problem with nothing else.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal with the combat. It's just like, man, some stuff just didn't make sense at all, and it just didn't add to the characters. I couldn't get with it. I do say this though, I do like that the Court of Owls at least got some shine.
About time.
Yeah, a lot of people sleep on the Court of Owls. I think a lot of people, hopefully, by the time we get that next Batman movie, what was it, Robert Pattinson? You'll see how good the Court of Owls really is. But a lot of people don't know how the jits of the Court of Owls. But that was
how deep that is. That's what my man Steve Bikel in the chat talking about.
Yeah,
Court of Owls. But all right. You was done with this topic. Sir X-Men, you had anything to add before we move on? Sir X-Men. All right. So now we're gonna go to this topic. Then we're going to get into the PS4 Pro, one more topic after this, or a topic and a half. GTA 6 and goddamn Series S. Now, I keep telling people, the Series S is a 1080p 120 frame system or a 1440p, depending on the developer. Most people on PCs, we still playing at 1080p 120. Now, if you have a 4K TV that does 60 frames and does not do 4K 120, you can still play 1080p games at 240 with that HDMI spec at 2.0. People don't understand that. This is why, once again, BitCloud, stay away from tech if you don't understand that. 1080p can be played with an old HDMI cable at 2.0 up to 240 frames. Facts. So you got a system that's very comparable to do these things easily. So the director of GTA 6 said he's not worried about the Series S version of Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, I love when these execs go on record to say things so the idiots shut up on Twitter. What did you think? What did you think his motivation to put this out there so early? What did you think, bro? Or what is your thoughts on it? Period.
Yeah, well, I mean, all right, what was it again? Sorry, I had to step out of like a message here. What'd you say? The last second.
I said, what are your thoughts on him stepping out early to speak about no worries about the Xbox Series X version of GTA 6?
I mean, bro, it's he gotta brace the mob before it happens. I mean, listen, people fail to realize GTA has always been a CPU intensive game. So you already know people already getting their hopes up just for PS5 Pro, especially that it's going to be 60 FPS. We keep telling y'all numerous times it's not going to be 60 FPS, even with PSSR. It's going to be, let's say 4K 30. You might get it at an unlocked frame rate, but that's
I don't like unlock. It's too much fluctuating.
It's definitely it ain't for everybody. That's for damn sure. Because the
Right,
dips
right.
can definitely vary. Like you might get like
Yes.
45 FPS and then it'll dip as low as like 24 or something like that.
You ever played Just Cause?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see those dips from 30 to 20,
Dude.
19, 13?
It's unplayable. Like I can't do
people
that.
love that game, and nobody talk about frames when it comes to Just Cause.
Yeah, I can't. So, I have a limit, and in some games I just can't play because them frames are too much. I just can't do it. It's unresponsive. I can't do it.
There is
You talk
only
about
one company that I know that makes great 60 frames per second game, and I know people gonna give me heat for it, but EA does a great job with 60 frames a second games. I mean, they're one of the only few people.
Why would they
that I
give
know.
you heat? That's a fact.
I don't think they struggled with Star Wars.
A little bit, yeah. That
Yeah, they
game
struggled
had
with
a
yeah.
problem.
Survivor had suffered
Yeah.
really bad, and I think Jedi
But
Fallen
in their
Order as well.
in their history, they are great with 60 frames a second games. Even
Oh yeah,
their
no,
racing games.
they're the least playable. You know what I mean? Like when you at least you can get their games are playable. Like they can patch those out. They usually are good at patching things up here and there.
I'm gonna ask somebody in the chat something specifically. Cygenus, man. Or Cygnus or something. I hope I got that right. I hope I didn't chop your name up too bad because he's one of the best supporters on the channel. Appreciate that. Day Reese's in the building. I see you, Talios. And I meant to say shout out to the Black Kaju in the building. I see you. Did those dips in
having one of
frame
my
rate?
moments.
Hold on. Yeah, I did. No, I'm tongue tied. Did those dips in frame rate ruin the game for you? Because it really never ruined the game for me. I don't care if I blew up everything on the screen. I just kept running, whether it was 12 frames or 20. But did it ruin the game for you, or did you complete the game and have, like you said, it was fun, but did you complete the game? Just want to know that in the chat. GTA 6 director, Mr. Sir X-Man, says he does, he's not worried about the
You are really? Am I wearing off?
Yo,
on
listen.
you, bro?
No, yeah, I know that's crazy. The Series S version. I'm sorry, because I'm reading the next topic and all of it. So I got a host, but yeah, he said he's not worried about the Series S version. Talk to me.
No, I'm not worried about the Series S version. It'll run.
Not you. I said the developer said that. Do you got any premise behind him just coming out so early speaking about it? Of course you're not worried. You're an Xbox person. That's what you're supposed to say.
Xbox and PC, get it right. But
That's
So
that's
he's
the
not
same.
gonna have a
That's the
problem
same
with it running
shit.
the Series S,
No.
or is he?
That's the same shit. He said he's not worried about it having any problems running it on the Series S.
Oh, well, then I said he says it. He knows it. Rockstar is good for working with different revisions of games. They are good at that. They know how to make a game work on a lower platform, and they know how to make a game work on a higher platform. They are proficient in that. They always have been. Just like EA and some other companies. They are good at that. 2K is good at, they may have game issues, but as far as them being able to run games on multiple platforms with the scaling, they're good at that. I don't have a problem with him saying that. He's telling the truth.
Okay, so let me sum this up in what he said in English. He has faith in them because they know how to do multiple hardware revisions.
Yep.
That's what he meant. God
They're
damn.
good at scaling for the system.
They are facts.
They don't
All
want to
right.
lose no money.
now we're gonna talk about digital fuckery. Now, don't ever get it twisted. I'm not an advocate, even though I had conversations with Richard Ledbetter at 2 E3s.
They're good people. They just caught up in the moment.
And, they drop the ball so many times and people don't hold them accountable. Remember, Xbox One X will never be able to do a 4K 60-frame game with HDR. Then they sent them to Redmond and said, oh, my God, we don't know how they did it because you're not goddamn engineers. You're not engineers.
Redemption 2
That's
did
why
it.
that's why they sent specifically for your ass to shut you up. That's why they did that. Come, report this. You're not engineers.
Yeah.
You're not Jason Ronald. Please stop acting like it.
Yeah.
Please stop. Guess what, people?
The PS5 Pro will not save you.
And those are facts. I'm just saying. But Digital Foundry also says something that's gangster. And I hate when they say something that's right because I don't want to quote them like I support them. Digital Foundry says they're exposing the devs for forcing parity between Xbox Series X and PS5. Now, I had a problem with a lot of games coming out with problems on a more powerful system, and all of the developers and interviews that I have on my channel, my goddamn man, Big Cloud will tell you, speaking to a developer, they take new hardware and they want to max it. Mm-hmm. They want to do the best vision for their... Yo, listen, they want to do the
max
best.
It. You're gonna show our flaws. Don't do that.
They want to show their game in the best light possible, no matter the hardware. Now, being forced to do parity. I'm gonna go to you first, Sir X-Men. These companies was being forced for parity, and this is what I said with the Series X versus the Pro. PlayStation went to the FTC and asked for parity between Call of Duty on their console and Xbox. And this is what I told Cognito one day. I said, you know what the problem is I have with the Pro coming out? Microsoft is too nice. Are they going to force parity? Are they going to do parity? Or are they going to give them upgrades? And as we seen from Diablo, Call of Duty, they got a slight little upgrade. So X-Men, how do you feel about Digital Foundry exposing these developers being forced to do parity between Series X and PS5?
Doesn't bother me. Let the games be equal. I mean, PS5 Pro? Just PS5.
PS5.
Oh, I'm okay with that. I don't mind people having the same games that look like us.
So you think you buy the Series X, you bought a PS5, you think the PS5 version should be matched by a more powerful system, pound for pound?
No,
That's what you're saying?
No, you said just regular PS5.
That's what I'm saying. PS5 is 10 teraflops. Xbox is a more powerful system overall.
No.
So I asked you, you think that's okay to have parity?
That. You didn't clarify that.
I did. That's what I said.
No.
You maybe didn't understand how I said it, but that's what I said.
No. If the system can't run the game at the highest fidelity, then that other system can't run the game at the highest fidelity. You need to max that other system out that's 10 teraflops to the most it can do without destroying the system. If the other system has a higher performance level, it needs to get maxed out to its performance level. That's not parity. That's apples and oranges. If the PS4 Pro can
We're not talking about the Pro. We're not talking about the Pro.
I'm giving an example in that direction you're talking about.
Okay.
If the PS4 Pro has a higher max level than the regular PS5, you need to max it out for its level. Everything's based on the SKU that it represents.
Right.
So,
and that's what I'm about. Facts.
So if your SKU can't handle it, it needs to be set for where it can handle it. It's like I'm giving it up. It's like if the new Nintendo comes out. It can't match the other consoles, or we assume that it won't match the other consoles, and it be set at the level that it has the ability and capability to do. That's the kind of parity that we're talking about. Like the S.
No, okay, but hold on. You taking away from what I'm saying. We're not talking about. Hold on. Nope. I asked you how you feel about developers being forced to do parity. You didn't answer that.
Well,
that's what I was telling you.
No, you didn't exactly explain that, Lemon.
Big Cloud.
Exactly
He definitely. Thank you. Yes, I did. That's why I was like,
I'm looking over into the stars.
I'm like, where he going with this? Because I'm talking about.
We'll put the PS4 Pro.
But you hate
regular
PS5.
PlayStation 5. We'll put the regular PlayStation 5 on the same level as the X, and if you put it at the X and it burns out on the PlayStation, not our fault, because you said you want it to be at the same level.
No, that ain't what I asked you.
You want the developer to max it out at the same level. So
no. Hold on.
Do it. Let them do it.
Hold on. That's not what I asked you. I asked you. The Digital Foundry came out and exposed the developers for they are being forced to do parity between PS5 and Series X. How do you feel about that?
So which one gets lowered by the developers to match it up with the other
it's
systems?
obviously the Series X because it's the more powerful system. That's what I'm trying to tell you. How you feel about them making the game, excuse me, the same across both of them and not taking advantage of the Series X?
So then that's not fair.
That's what I was asking you.
He finally gets it.
He got it.
One eternity later, he finally
No. Give me
he
right.
finally got
10 minutes later.
If games were supposed to be parody, right? Remember the
They're not
Destiny,
supposed to be.
Remember the Destiny conversation? When Destiny came out, they locked it at 30 on all consoles. When the Xbox Series X1, the One X could run it at 60, but they stopped that because the One X would have ran
a parity.
Right.
Right. So I'm asking you, how do you feel about devs being forced to do that instead of just making the things the way they want to?
They should scale it for the system's ability. That's all I say. I don't like parity like that. They should scale it to the system's power, just like you do on PC. If you got a 490, you scale it to that ability.
Right, because they'll never do that on PC.
the PC community,
Man.
but that's true.
Yeah, they not going for that.
We should like match it to what the system can do.
That's what I was trying to get you to say, but
there you go. That's the word.
Yeah. All right, I got it. Okay, Bit. You heard me explain it like 5 different ways, so you got it.
Yeah,
how do you feel about that?
75 different ways.
It was definitely like 6. Really, you're right.
Hey, who's counting, Bit? Who's counting?
Me? I'm looking over to the side like somebody help
Yo,
me. Jesus help
Bit
me.
was just shaking his head like,
You
where's
just
he
saw me. My
going with
hand was
this?
looking over here. Hey, let me tell you something. Actually, when I do this, when I look over here, I want you to
shit.
understand something.
The PS5 Pro will not save you.
There's nothing in here.
Sometimes lemon.
I'm dead ass. There's nothing.
Nah.
There's
Yo,
nothing
bro,
over in my
I said
closet.
it the same way like 6 different times, bro. I said the Digital Foundry is exposing these developers
Like,
for
Jesus,
being
take the
forced to
wheel.
do parity between Series X and PS5. I don't know what you heard.
Oh my God.
Remember, this shit is recorded. This shit is recorded. That is part of my point because they usually do not do shit. I said they're on fire. They're on fire with telling the truth this week. I'm like, yo, don't get used to that.
Here's a fun fact. X-Men. They didn't do that with the OG3 Xbox and PS2.
Nope.
They didn't do that with PS1 and Nintendo.
Nope.
They do that with PS2, etc. They ain't do that with those.
Yo, Shadow, what up, man?
You right?
Get back to this to save you. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah. Please save him. Somebody save this heifer.
I am not a fan. Never been a fan of parity between
me
consoles,
either.
And the reason why is because it defeats the point of upgrading. The point of upgrading is to take advantage of the new hardware to get whether it's in performance increases, resolution bumps, etc.
Now, let me ask you a question, Bit. How many developers you spoke to when they get excited about new hardware? How many developers have you spoke to? They're all pumped for new hardware. They want to take advantage of it. And then you got your boss saying, oh, no, this got to be the same as the other system. You cannot make it better.
I had Housemark in my damn chat. They were excited as hell for PS5 in the future when they were talking about Returnal. I had the sound engineer for the game.
Which is an awesome game. Awesome game. I love the game.
Hey, Bit, that's like Nintendo and Sega. Who wants blood in their Mortal Kombat and who don't?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's weird. And I really hope gaming doesn't get to that where we have to take blood out of something that is a staple in Mortal Kombat. I really hope. That's stupid. Because, like, I don't know if y'all
we went through that. No, hold on. We went through that already. We went through that already.
You saw the
Do you remember?
between the last Mortal Kombat into this one with the fatalities? The root, like, it's not as gory?
I'm gonna tell you another game. Mortal Kombat did that, right?
Yeah.
On Super Nintendo, had no blood. It had
I
like
just said that, yeah.
little whites. No, you
Like
did.
green,
But I'm explaining
blue
something.
stuff,
Green blood.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this. There was another game that was very violent in the arcade that did the same shit. with Genesis and Super Nintendo. Pit Fighter.
Oh yeah.
Pit Fighter, for those who don't know what Pit Fighter was, Pit Fighter was like UFC,
A little,
but
yeah,
but
martial
underground.
arts, right.
It was like Fight Club.
Yeah.
You had a bunch of people in the crowd
Yep.
and two dudes in the middle beating the brains out of each other, and it was super bloody. On Super Nintendo, no blood.
Yep.
Game of Genesis, it was the arcade version.
That game was
Right.
inspired by
So-
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Bloodsport.
So if it was parody back then, both the games would have sucked. Just is what it is. But Bit, tackle this, man. Tackle this parody situation. And Digital Foundry putting their ego on their sleeve and exposing developers for being forced to do parody.
Listen, Digital Foundry has one of the biggest channels when it comes to coverage of consoles, period.
They Rizzy in the chat.
And it's about time they use that platform to expose the bullshit.
Yes.
Like, we
Yes.
talk about it. Our channels are not that size. We talk
Nah,
about
right,
it.
right.
But we have a limited reach. They have one of the biggest reach. They're in the pockets of development. They're in the presence of them. This needs to be talked about. Why? Because again, if we're paying $700 for consoles, and we're being
$100
forced
per
to not
game.
taking the full advantage of it, or y'all being forced to not take advantage of it, then what's the point of you selling it to us like it's a pipe dream?
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? PC don't have this problem. You upgrade a graphics card on PC, you be shocked by how much more a game improves on PC. Especially if you go like Lim, you go from a 1070 to like a 4080 or a 4090. You see that improvements, the RTX and all that. That's not parity. That's the full effect of your upgrade. That's how console gaming should be pointed out. And that's how it always should have been. Like, you know, the way they've been going about it is very similar to Steam machines. And I know X-Men remembers that with the PS3 gen. They died off quick, but again, it goes back to what they were selling and the effort of what they were selling it. You had the intermediate that gave you a slight performance increase or more of the parity of what you got for the current consoles, right?
Correct.
Then you had the medium one, which gave you a nice substantial upgrade, and then you had the ultimate one, which was the ultimate upgrade. It gave you everything. That's how it should be.
It
should
worked
not be
like that
locked
with the
to
Sega
the
games
barest
too, with all
minimum
this
of consoles.
expansions. Okay, you want the upgrade for this certain games? You get
Right.
the expansion. You get the new card. Get the 32X. You know, games look better.
That's
the
why a
way
lot
it
of
was.
games don't look as impressive as they should because they're being spec'd to older units.
Yep.
Think about
I'm
that.
gonna put a poll in the chat, people. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. First of all, before we get to these last two topics, man. First of all, thank y'all for being here, my two brothers, man. Appreciated y'all. Whoa, I didn't mean to erase that one. Appreciate the chat, everybody pulling up. Everybody, no. I did something on my phone, messed up. We're gonna talk about the last two topics, Death Stranding, which don't really care. But we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it just a little bit, and we're gonna talk about the PlayStation 4 Pro launch and what it's gonna do with them. But I'm gonna put a poll in the chat about parity. But look, I like to thank all the 322 people here, man. I wish the rest of y'all come to YouTube because that's the platform of choice. But I stream on everything, and it's good to see people pulling up, and it's absolutely amazing. I appreciate y'all. So now, two things happened this week that's crazy. Kojima got his game Death Stranding back. Stop doing that. Got two puppies. He got his game back. Death Stranding hit. I had hit up my man. Post up. He was like, "Oh, Death Stranding Shadow dropped on Xbox." I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to play no game with piss in it with kids. That's R. Kelly status. I don't really I don't. Yo, listen. You can't steal my ad libs, son. You can't steal my ad libs.
Yeah, but I make it sound better.
Oh wow, wow. Anyway, so
That's a crazy problem. There, no problem.
yeah, you know what? Death Stranding Shadow dropped on the same day the PlayStation 5 Pro came out. So we're gonna combine these topics. I'm gonna go to you, BitCloud, man. Talk to me. I don't care for that game.
I platinumed
I don't.
not once.
Oh, you had that much time on your hands?
Oh yeah, I was unemployed when I was on that.
Oh, okay.
That'll
Yeah, I
do
knew it was something.
I was
That'll do. You
unemployed.
I got something to do.
This is
Jimmy.
during COVID. Yeah, I remember this is during COVID, and I got that joint, platinum that joint.
Right.
So I got that day one, platinum that joint. I loved it for what for what it was. It was a good thing. But this is one of those games for me personally. Like it's a one and done type of thing for sure, because there's a lot happening. It's not like something that you could play. Like, you can, because they add a lot of cool stuff down the road. You can. It's you can still do all this stuff, but basically, reality is gonna set in that you're just a delivery boy. That's all you do.
You delivery boy of babies and piss. Oh, Kelly.
So, but no, that
Why was the babies and piss?
But there was that. And then they redid it or whatever for PS5. I'm thinking, I bought
Yeah,
it for
they got the
PS5.
director's cut.
Right, got the director's cut.
They got the director's cut.
Substantially improved on PS5 because I was on that bandwagon. And,
Oh, you didn't like the box? You didn't like the box?
Nah.
I love the graphic engine though.
Yeah, no. Decima is
Oh,
a treat.
ooh,
That is
ooh.
that is amazing. What Kojima has done with Decima
Ooh.
is incredible.
Ooh.
That is one of the best looking
Yeah.
engines, especially for facial reconstruction. And just what they're able to do with the world, like that is an incredible engine. Like Kojima,
My engine is a good engine.
yeah, like
Yo, people get involved with that poll, man. I barely do it.
Yeah,
Get involved.
He optimized the hell out of it, so he's getting even more out of it. So when Death Stranding 2 drops, it's gonna look even more incredible. So I'm not worried about what Kojima's got. Kojima's as a mastermind. But going back to this though, when I saw the announcement that it was going to Xbox, I was sitting there going, The first thing that came to my mind was,
I get to get achievements.
no, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't even that. The thing that got to my mind was, didn't they say that this game couldn't be done on Xbox because of a certain thing?
I was gonna go there, but I ain't want to be petty like 50 Cent.
Sworn they said this couldn't be
No,
done.
oh no. They said that game could not be done. The Decima engine would not work on Series X. Not only does it look better, it runs better. Ooh.
Yeah, I heard that.
So,
but
you gotta. So when,
let him
when
finish.
I see stuff like that, and you got dudes saying, "Well, this isn't really a big deal. Kojima owns it. It's Kojima's game. It's not Sony's." What's funny? Every game that goes to Xbox, there's always some caveat to it. MLB The Show going to Xbox. Well, Sony doesn't own it. Death Stranding going to Xbox. Well, Sony doesn't own it.
Sony don't own it no more.
Sony don't own it no more. It's not Sony game. Now, riddle me this, guys. What's the first thing the Xbox player is going to see when they boot the game up?
Death Stranding.
No.
What?
They're going to see a PlayStation Studios logo.
Ooh. No matter what, no matter who owns it.
I think
because everybody
people
don't care
understand
about those particular. Listen, a lot of people don't understand the particulars. Right?
Yep.
That's a fact. And we're hardcore. We know all the particulars. We do this. This is what we eat, sleep, and shit this.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody don't do that. And we can't assume that they do that. That's why I stopped going to Spaces, because there's too many dudes that think they know what they talking about and don't know shit.
Spaces is one of the dumbest things that's ever created. It gave people who don't deserve a platform.
Yes.
And that's the problem. A lot of them, when they got their little platform, they got a few clicks here and there. They think they all know every damn thing. And then when reality sets and they look even more stupid, like, how could this have happened in America?
Yo, bro,
how come this ain't working the way
I went into a space a few times and dudes challenged me, right? And I said, yo, let me explain something to you. And I don't like to talk above people because I'm one of the people. But when you try to discredit somebody who know what the fuck they talking about, or who put boots on the floor, boots on the ground, you know a lot from your living room. You're like a living room genius.
Oh, dude. Don't get me started. And it's like, bro,
I'm outside. Check the videos, bro. We do this footwork. We know people. If I come in there and tell you something, that's not quite like that, and how you know? Because I talk to these people.
Hey, Lim, here's the thing. So I'm gonna add on to that. So like when there was a problem where when Sony cut into the heatsink of the old PlayStation when they first revisioned it, dudes was acting like it's not a big deal. A thing's gonna run hotter. Dudes acting like they got degrees in thermodynamics. And then when Sony started upping the price of everything, they're like, dudes act like they have degrees in economics and all this stuff. It's funny how everybody comes out the woodwork. They know all this shit, right? When it's PlayStation, but when the Xbox is doom and gloom. But that's not my point. Y'all have all these degrees. I know all this shit. Yeah, when we see y'all in the real, when y'all reveal yourselves, y'all look like the most average fucking person. Y'all not living the way y'all act like y'all living.
Oh no, that's a fact. Shout out to Twitter for giving the retards a vote.
What does that really tell me about a lot of these motherfuckers here? A
Ooh.
lot of people want to be included in a conversation.
They want to be included.
And it's sad. It's sad.
That's what they want to be.
You will sell your soul.
They can't sit on the side and not say
up.
something.
Like this,
Yo, listen.
Bro, that's the reason why we in this, Lim.
Yo,
too many people can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Mind
they don't get
business.
They don't get it.
Dudes act like, they offended when you say PlayStation's this. Motherfucker, last time I checked, PlayStation's a piece of plastic. I can knock this shit off my computer desk right now. You think it's gonna have a feeling? It's a piece of plastic.
You will when it cries and it drops. And
but hold on, let me.
My shit broke.
Not really.
Yo, Steve, just click it and it'll tell you. It's about parity between consoles with the developers making a game for Series X and versus the PS5 and being forced to do parity. Let me say this bit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the show the name specifically. I was in the chat. On Xbox Live. And I went in there and I told this individual, you live in a whole different fucking country. Stop talking about black people and racism. Stop talking about our fucking government, what we need to do. Because every conversation is not for you. Learn how to shut the fuck up and stay on the sidelines. You don't have to comment to be part of every conversation. You don't know every fucking game out there.
Right.
I don't talk on every game. I speak on the shit I know.
Right.
Or I speak on the shit I'm interested in.
Yep.
Do not talk about shit I don't play. I'm not interested in. Or tech, I'm not gonna talk about a fucking microwave. I don't care. I will tell you about a new lens, camera, drone, game, console. I will not talk about shit to be part of a conversation. And I told this individual, you talk too much. And you not like that. You're gonna say something, you little fuck, and somebody's gonna slap you. And he's not being derogatory. What he is putting his nose where it does not belong, and he's insulting people.
I'm willing to bet.
Not intentionally.
I'm willing to bet my fucking watch right here. That's a good watch too. I'm willing to bet my watch that these same type of motherfuckers that act like they about that life won't show up to one of these events where we be at.
Nah.
I guarantee you.
Yo,
they
listen.
ain't gonna pull up. I'm gonna tell you why they ain't gonna pull up, because they ain't about it like
Yo, listen.
that.
100 to go on record. Dudes didn't come to E3 because of Lemon. They was there, but they ain't come inside. If you show up and let me catch you.
No.
You talking crazy on the internet? Let me catch you.
We ain't gonna swing. We just gonna tap you on the shoulder and say what's up.
Yeah.
And we want to see if that energy is still there.
Yo, King David too.
David,
and now I seen Paris.
Cool?
Paris is on it too.
Yeah.
Keep playing with people.
So many of y'all
running your
think
mouth.
Just because y'all behind computer screens that it ain't on site if you say it in the real.
Oh, it's on site.
That's the problem, bro. That's
And
like,
you know what's the worst thing about me, Bit? I'm petty like 50 Cent.
You already see. Listen, hey,
There's a very
it's been well documented.
For this
You
stuff.
seen that? You know exactly what I'm talking about, Lim. It's well documented for me and how petty I can be.
Right,
well
like
documented.
I
There's
just
a
say
very old saying for people like that. Don't say something that's gonna get your feelings hurt.
Yo, facts. Just listen. Let's keep it gaming.
Yeah, if you
That's
can't
my
keep
slogan.
it gaming, then
Bring-
do me a favor.
Yes.
Don't be in the conversation.
You see my slogan? Bring your game and not your name. I don't want to hear about all that tough guy shit. But I know this. We have conversations.
I don't give a fuck
We
what
have
you do for a living.
conversations. The first thing y'all do when y'all can't win a debate is you threaten somebody.
They threaten
you
people.
talk-
No,
or
it
you
ain't
talk
even
crazy.
that. They'll threaten people first. If that don't work, they'll then take some personal jab at you.
Yeah.
Talk about people's family member. They try to act like they know how you live. Dudes don't know how I live. They don't know shit about me. I keep that very lock and key. I'm very proud of that. I've kept that under lock and key. I don't even know what the fuck. You know what my future is. You already been fucking grinning from ear to ear when you saw that fucking shit. But that's something
right.
I'm not going to disclose. But my future, my future is bright. There's a reason why I've been AFK. My future is very bright. I am very proud of myself, of what I've done. but a lot of people don't know this. And again, I let them talk. But do me a favor, if you really feel this way, don't tap me on the shoulder at an event if you see me at an event.
It's not gonna end well for you.
It ain't going well. I'm polite. I'm like, hey, let me talk to you outside for a second.
But listen, I wanna talk about something. I love when people bring topics. So Sir X-Men had a topic of 5 top game of the year nominees that you might think. So I'm gonna go to you, Mr. Bit. What would be your top 5 games this year for in the running for game of the year?
Black Myth Wukong needs to be on that fucking list. For sure. That needs to be on the list. I gotta give even though this damn game didn't sell as much as I was hoping for, I think Astro Bot deserves at least some acknowledgement. It's a good game. I'll put Astro Bot in there. What else we had? What else came out this year? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. One second.
That Hell game from Xbox.
What's up?
That Hell game from Xbox number 2.
Yeah, I'm about to see it right here. Okay, Black Myth.
What's the name of that game?
Wait, Tekken 8 dropped this year?
Yeah, it came out at the beginning of the year. Yeah.
Okay. So Tekken 8, for sure.
It's rare. It's rare for a fighting game, though. But I understand.
No. You're talking about, well, I think it's on my mind, but I mean, well, I guess unless you're talking about in general, like what's going to get Game of the Year or nomination.
Oh, it should be nominated. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my bad. So for me, it would be like I just said earlier, Black Myth Wukong. It would be fucking definitely Astro Bot. I think Astro Bot deserves the nod for how creative that does. And
yes,
for
it does.
What it did for the community, or just what it did for PlayStation. It actually made PlayStation, for one, to acknowledge that it has legacy. It has legacy characters that should be talked about.
Yeah. Facts.
Elden Ring.
I love Astro Bot. Elden Ring's DLC. You want to add to that? For game of the year?
Actually, they did nominate some DLC before to make a game of the year.
Well, you know what? This is his list. It cannot be wrong.
Warhammer
I'm just saying.
Needs to be up there.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Warhammer needs to be up there.
Yeah.
And the other one, I would probably say Metaphor. I think Metaphor deserves a good list. Deserves a nod.
That's a good list. Okay, Sir X-Men, this was your topic, man. Shout out to you for pulling up last minute, old head. Give me your top 5 if you even have one, because you were struggling.
Oh, wait.
He was struggling. He was struggling with a 5.
Call me crazy, but with all the praise that this game has been getting,
you mad, actually? I got you.
I hate to say it, Call of Duty 6. Because that story is really damn.
Wait, hold on. You said all the what?
All the praise it's been getting. I think
excuse me. The game is excellent. Yes, that's number 1 on my list. No, I'm correcting you. You gotta talk with more emphasis.
I'm not talking about the multiplayer part. The story.
No, me either.
The
yes,
story is really.
It's a fucking complete game. How many games we get like that is complete? The online awesome and the campaign.
I say your Call of Duty and you just blasting me right now.
No, because you got no. I didn't blast you because you're not right. I blast you because you ain't give enough energy towards being right. Facts.
Come on, let him stall him out.
You know I'm a Battlefield person, so you should be happy that I said Call of Duty.
I shouldn't be happy because I play both. I don't care.
But no, Call of Duty really does need the nod for inclusive in game of the year. Not just for its multiplayer, but for its story, which a lot of people, instead of jumping into the multiplayer, they need to play that story.
They're gonna play that story.
Really good. The other one is Hellblade 2.
Yeah.
That needs to be in there.
Okay.
I do agree with him with Astro Bot.
Yeah.
And
and this is coming from somebody who didn't play it, y'all.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey, I trust you and your gaming opinion. I've always.
Oh no, the game is fucking awesome.
Just like you actually trust me.
They just didn't. Yo, listen. I know, right.
The good shit they really need to support. They didn't fucking support.
That was my point when I was trying to tell Doomsayer. Yeah. I wasn't talking about the game. I'm talking about you motherfuckers that didn't buy it.
Yeah, when it comes to that word support, that word you have to use very loosely because the shit you least expect that ends up selling well. That makes sense. And that's the sad part.
That's
It should-
okay, Steve. I respect that. Go ahead, continue.
Warhammer, right. Warhammer was the other game, so that's 3.
Oh, yo, that's the Gears of War little sister.
Yeah,
Facts.
I know, right?
Facts.
I haven't got to
Awesome
it, but I am gonna
co-op.
get to it.
Awesome
I have
multiplayer.
it, but I got to get to it.
We should stream that tomorrow. Let's get it done.
What other game?
See, he's struggling.
Yeah, I'm struggling because there's a few that...
Dragon Dogma. You know, like Dragon's Dogma.
No, I haven't played it yet.
Shit.
I'm not gonna recommend a game.
That's another. I told him it was like 10 games, but he didn't play it. Listen, what's her name? Dragon Age is fire. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is fire.
Yeah, but that
just
came
didn't-
out the year before.
No, it didn't.
No, it's Rebirth.
Rebirth
Yeah, Rebirth came out this year.
came out this year. I told you it was like 10 hot
Helldivers.
games, bro.
Helldivers also. dropped this year.
Helldivers, fire.
Yeah,
I forgot to mention Helldivers. Helldivers is a good game too.
Helldivers, you get it too.
Yo, listen, I own every last game that we said. I own every last one of them. Before the show started, I said to Sir X-Men, I got like 10. I got like 10. He was like, what? I said, yeah.
You would have.
I got
10.
like 10.
You would
Yo, but
have
look,
10.
bro, everything we mentioning is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
Metaphor's another one.
ain't it my turn?
No, it is. I'm just adding bullshit to it, but you know how I do. Go ahead,
One
continue,
I
bro.
wish was coming out earlier, and I think it might get it. I wish it was released before the game of the year.
Indiana Jones.
Yep, Indiana Jones. I wish it was released before the end of the year, because I think that game is actually going to be fire.
And Stalker.
Oh, Stalker 2. Oh, Stalker 2. That's
Listen,
coming out with
you see?
enough time.
You see?
Yeah,
This
Stalker
is
2. Yeah.
this is what
Right.
this is what I'm saying. The last Ninja Turtle games, the game, that shit is fucking awesome. Yeah. I bought it on my Asus ROG Ally so I could take it with me.
Yeah, it's like
I got at least 10 games.
It's like I hate the fact that the first Star Wars game with the dude with the robot did not get even nominated.
Oh
no,
year.
right.
And
It was
Jedi,
Jedi.
Survivor. That was
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
best
yeah.
games of the year.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Yo, this is to the chat too, man. I appreciate everybody that pull up tonight. Let me tell y'all something. I appreciate everybody on all platforms: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. What else I'm streaming to? Something else.
Which
Probably your
Twitch.
You probably,
Twitch TV. Twitch TV. Twitch
I
TV.
thought you were doing it on your OnlyFans. My bad.
Oh, I would do that too if you don't. But I'm taking Cash App and Zelle over there. But there was a part. Nah, ain't no shame for shaking my ass for a buck. Everybody else do it. Everybody else do it, bro. All I see
Ain't
is
no way I would
ass popping.
subscribe to that, ever.
Yeah. But no, I'm gonna say this. There was a part in Jedi Fallen Order, right?
Yeah.
Jedi Knight Fallen Order that scared me, and it had a horror moment.
Order 66.
No. When Vader held that fucking tidal wave of water up
Oh yeah.
and started to chase me, I said, "This motherfucker's gonna kill me."
Low-key, I wish that section, I low-key wish that section was even more longer because that was one of the dopest
It was too
reveals.
short. That shit was crazy.
No, because like the reveal, the way they captured his presence, the atmosphere, the way the tone dropped.
Crazy.
Because remember, she
Crazy.
had that face. The way she
Yes.
sold it with her face. She was like, okay,
Yo.
I have so much hate for you. You see her eyes go from being Sith yellow to going normal.
gonna
And then
ruin
you
it.
heard
Yo.
I'm about
the
to
hissing
ruin it.
behind her. It's like, oh no.
I'm about to ruin it. And you know, people, if you want to experience those games and don't pay for it, it's in
Game
Game Pass.
Oh shit. Game Pass Soul Brother is approving that message, motherfucker. Ooh. You already know. You listen. That was a moment in the game. I was like, this motherfucker
solidified that it
gonna
was Ghost to me.
kill me. He gonna kill
It
me. He
solidified
held the
that
whole
the-
tidal wave back, kept the lightsaber out, and was popping shit.
Spoilers.
I said, yo, No, it's not spoilers. If you didn't beat the game by now, that's your problem.
That's your problem.
Right.
I'm not talking about for you. I'm talking about the people watching this show.
No, that's what I ain't talking about you, but I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about everybody.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
one
beat
of
the
the gems.
second one. That is.
Then I didn't think they were going to be able to top that. And then the second one came out, and I was like,
they did. Yo, you know what? Then I gotta go play it because I held off.
Dude, I love that train part. I love that train part in Survivors, dude. I love that train part.
Everything about Jedi, Jedi Fallen Order is just a gem. And then when they got to everybody beat Survivor, right?
Right, Fallen Order.
Yeah.
So,
no, I didn't.
Oh, dude, you gotta beat it because there's certain surprises, That's all I gotta tell you.
Yeah. Yo, I held off, bro. I held off.
You slipping, bro.
No. I might have to start
Fallen Order, man. Fallen Order. When Vader showed his face, I was already like, damn, this is probably my game of the year. This is so fucking good. But then when he showed up, because remember, the entire time you kept looking at the menu, like people that you meet, like people of interest, like who is this last person? Because like we're pretty much at the end of the game, and then it goes. You hear the hissing like, oh no.
Right.
Hey, Bit,
right.
Remember that fight?
That
fight on the train?
Yeah.
When you got to the middle part, that was like, oh shit, am I gonna make it?
And y'all hear?
Yo, they legit went all out this early. How are they gonna do the rest of this damn game?
Yo,
and
listen.
then the game progresses. You're like,
yo, listen, people.
Okay.
Do y'all hear us talking? Y'all people across these platforms over 330 plus. Let me tell y'all something, man. You see these conversations, how we getting excited about gaming? This is real gaming shit. This is how gamers act when they are excited or enjoying a game. It's not the shit you see on Twitter, man. Because that game is fantastic. There's a game that brought me back to single player gaming that everybody said was going to be garbage. Guardians of the Galaxy. I beat the brakes off that game.
yeah, that was a sleeper hit. Nobody thought it was gonna be really, really good. But
everybody went out there and ridiculed this game. And I was like, listen.
Yeah,
it's gonna. It looks dope.
What was that? What came out before that? It was that Avengers game because it came out in the time.
I like that. I like the Avenger games because that's a games as a service. You got to give it legs to work, right?
I think I liked it more if it wasn't a game as a service. It
was
like its own single. Like you just
but really, it was an online cooperative multiplayer game.
Yeah, no,
I'm saying, RPG.
I think it could have worked without that. You could just play different characters.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna expose people as frauds. I'm about to expose people like the Digital Foundry did the devs. Fuck that. When they brought out the Black Panther DLC,
that was fire.
All of the problems
were fixed
that people complained. No, they wasn't. But that DLC came out, and then it was Lord have mercy. This game is amazing. But none of the shit you complained about was corrected.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm hyped for that new joint that Amy Hennig's working on. It's her Avengers game or whatever. It's that new one. It's got the guy who plays King Ezekiel in The Walking Dead. He plays Black Panther in it. I forgot the name. It's Captain America.
He has a great voice.
It's Captain America.
Oh yes, when Captain America he's fighting
his ex
he fights Black Panther on that bridge in the World War I era with the Nazis. Yes. Can't think of the name.
It's gonna be a fucking experience.
Hopefully this community don't get to it and don't like a 30 frame per second, even if they know what that means. Video.
Yeah, because Amy Hennig, man, I really think Amy Hennig needs her. I think this is her moment. She's gonna shine.
Misfit was good, man. Shout out to the chat, people.
Yeah, and this might be her time to shine because a lot of her projects didn't go
Resolution. I see you on the building, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for sharing it out, man. Like I said, these are the conversations we have. So, are you finished with your top 5, sir?
Yep.
Are you finished with your Mr. X-Men? You finished with your top 5?
And yeah, until the new Battlefield come out. But let's go.
He always got those. All right, I got Call of Duty. I'm not gonna say Hellblade because I really beat the first one. I ain't beat the second one because I don't really like that shit.
You like it?
I'm gonna no.
Second one.
Listen,
good,
bro. Hold on. Listen to me. Not the second one. I ain't like the first one. Fuck those puzzles.
Okay.
You don't.
I feel that.
You don't.
No, the first one was more like a tech demo. It felt like
Yo,
because that's
yo,
why
son,
they didn't have
right,
the budget
right.
for it. Because you can tell, like
Right.
they didn't have. They have the full budget now, so you got demons in full gear and
Right,
and all
right,
that stuff.
right.
But beforehand,
I'm
you
gonna-
saw
I'm-
developers. And you saw them
I'm gonna
wearing
start.
regular
I'm gonna
t-shirts
start the
and stuff.
second one, but I bought that on PlayStation first.
Yep.
And immediately scrapped the game. I tried to play it on my One X. I said, "Oh, these graphics are better." There's still no people on the screen. Like, what the fuck? Like, come
Oh,
on,
you see
bro.
them later.
No, yeah, but no, you don't. It's like you fight
Oh,
people,
you
but
talking about number one. Yeah.
the one I'm talking about one. No. I know in this one you do, and I gotta give it a chance. I gotta go with Space Marine, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's get that shit around. I gotta go with Space Marine. Nah, first of all, the first one delivered.
No, I'm talking about like in just the way things were going, like
Right,
news.
yeah, because they working on like 30 goddamn versions of the game, but
Yeah.
yo, let's get that around. Listen, I streamed the Cool on Bloody. Yo, that will hold me over to E-Day. Facts.
I'm waiting for E-Day.
Metaphor. Goddamn. Holy shit. Absolutely amazing. Whew.
I could
Brought it
get
back.
it.
Yo, listen, brought it back to the essence, right? Okay, that's 3. Sonic and Fire. And this come from somebody. I was pissed off of Frontiers. I should have bought it on PC. I bought Sonic and Shadows on Steam to take it anywhere with me. That's how dope the game is to me. And I'm gonna go with Astro Bot. In the 5th game. I got 2 platformers in there because I was raised on Mario, like a lot of us.
You watching the movie, right? For Sonic, the new one for Shadow.
Oh, come on, bro.
No, that looks good. That looks really,
Yeah,
really
that
good.
was really good.
I
saw
like
that.
how I was a little skeptical about Keanu playing Shadow, but he sound good. Sound good as a character. So,
Sonic Prime is amazing too. People need to watch that.
oh yeah, that's good. That's really really good. I'm glad the fans spoke up too, because I remember how Sonic was originally going to look. He looked like a weird.
Yo, he was looking like
humanoid alien
he
thing.
was he was looking like a giraffe with a blue face.
That joint was.
He was mad
ugly.
skinny.
It was.
They made him
ugly.
short, stubby, and how he's supposed to be. Facts. But those are my top 5. Those are my top 5. I'm
Not
gonna
a
give some
bad list.
nominees.
Not the
I'm
Teenage
I'm gonna
Mutant
give.
Ninja Turtles?
Hold on. I'm gonna give some nominees.
Oh, okay.
Got some nominees. Of course, I'm going with Indiana Jones because I ain't gonna tell you why.
It's not
Indiana
gonna make the
Jones.
date though. That's the
No,
problem.
no,
Yeah.
not the date. I'll tell you after. Indiana Jones. Right.
Shout out to Tony Todd, man. Shout out to
Nah.
the GOAT.
Stalker.
Yep.
Dragon's Dogma. Dragon Age. These are my nominees, like my outside the box. Excellent games. And then we got to get into that Dragon Ball Z Strike.
Oh yeah, Spark and Zero.
Yo, listen. Spark and Zero. Fire! Fire!
Talking about love
Yo,
letters. We talking about
yo,
love letters to fans.
yo,
That's it right there. too.
listen,
That's
listen. And then I got to get into that another game that dropped this year, Visions of Mana.
Mm.
Listen, Sir X-Men, I play games. I said I had over 10. I told you before the show started, I had over 10, bro.
You
I had
ain't-
over 10.
You ain't gotta tell me you play games. I know you play games. Damn it.
No. I'm just saying I had over 10 nominees. When people, some people like, oh, I don't know. Listen, get outside and play some games.
A lot of them times I know you be offline and that be like, oh, he played that.
You know,
Anytime you show
but-
up
but
online, it's when
those-
it's Call of Duty or basketball. Or
and when I want people to know me I know I'm online, right? But those are my side note games that cannot be overlooked. They cannot. Those you can't go wrong with putting them in your top 5. Not one of those games I mentioned, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Sparkling Zero is fire. Remember Battle 22 on PlayStation? That reminds me of that. That is my favorite Dragon Ball Z game. We had the split screen and the characters. You don't even know about that. Most people don't get it. But anyway, man. Whew. Listen, man. Great show.
I think I'm gonna go
Great
play
show.
the new Metal Slugs that came out, and it's on Gamepass.
Yeah, the
right now.
tactics.
Yeah, the tactics, right? Metal Slug tactics. I might get out and run.
Shout out to everybody that pulled up, man. We still at over 300, man. Shout out to people that pulled up. Appreciate y'all. Listen, Big Cloud, what you got coming out next? Talk to me. Yo, listen, I'm still going to PAX East. What's up?
You still going?
Oh yeah, I'm going.
I was like,
I was
everybody-
not going, but I'm going.
The whole crew pretty much bailed. You already know.
No.
Cog and them, they pretty much bailed. They can't go.
I'm going.
So
Even if I go by myself, I'm going because
You
there's
gonna go?
another gaming situation. It's 4 hours from New York. I'm going.
yeah.
I'm booking my hotel right across the street. Right across
Let me
right
like
across
as
the
long
street.
as I got my cigars with me, I'm going.
Yo, listen,
Yeah,
I'm
we
going.
gonna see. I'm still waiting on a certain call. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be the real detrimental part about it. But if not, PAX West. You know what I'm saying? PAX West. Everything else, Game Awards. All that stuff's on the table for me. So
Oh,
yeah, all that stuff's on the table for me. So
let me say this to the chat. Shout out to you for saying that. Listen, man, me and 100 will be doing a live situation from the Game Awards.
Oh,
Or right after. We already booked. Flight booked. I'm out of here. We out here. This is what real content creators do. We put boots on ground. Stop listening to these living room gangsters. Listen to the people that support these platforms, forms, not form, forms with an S. Or like I use a Z for everything. Facts. We'll be in the Game Awards. We're going to be outside.
Yes, sir.
Parishes.
especially these
Godfathers
dudes that
of
talk about
gaming.
PlayStation that don't play it. Let them know I'm talking about. I exposed that PSN.
Yeah.
Woo-wee. That was bad.
And when we get behind the scenes, I'm going to talk about that person I checked about running his mouth about shit that ain't got nothing to do with him trying to be in every conversation. But we're going to talk about that later. Shout out to the chat. So where else can they find you, bro? What you got coming up next?
I mean, you can find me Big Cloud Gaming, everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky. I'm on there now as well. I know everybody's going, everybody going crazy. So shout out to y'all though. But far as content, I'll be back this week. Finally, I've been taking a long hiatus because I had to take care of a few things. I had to pass my test. Did that first try.
No, hold on. Let's give that man a round of applause. I was going to be petty and bring that up. He passed his test. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Yeah. That's what he was talking about.
I was
Right.
quiet. I passed it.
Right.
First try, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything's set. I'm just waiting for a certain phone call, and then that's it. And then there should be no more excuses for Big Cloud being gone or quiet. But anyway, that's pretty much it. But there's another thing I'm going to tell Lim off air about another thing, too. And shout out to Locknet, because that's where you also can find me. Locknet. Shout out to Cognito and, Iron Lord.
Yes, sir.
That's family
Shout out-
right there.
And shout out to Cerebral Paul for being voted the putting that work
Editor of
as
the-
a writer. Yeah. Shout out to Paul.
Yes,
And
sir.
his stream, he did very well on his stream. He raised a lot of money, man. His 25-hour, I was like, there's only 24 in a day, but okay. He raised a lot of money, and that guy need help. Go hit that link that's in my chat. That's in the description. Help him get some housing.
Sure.
Did a great job, but continue, bro. Continue.
Yeah, no, but that's you find me there. As far as gaming, like I said, I've been focused on the real world, so I put a lot of my gaming stuff on hold. Knowing me, because I always somehow find time, mostly because it's convenient here and I'm relaxing. But I might be
Right.
on some prominence poker, I might be on some damn Master Door or something on my PC. But as far as the console side, I'm hardly on it as much as I thought I would ever be, and that says a lot.
Can I get a welcome to the PC Master Race? Even though it doesn't mean power. I got 4080 Super, bro.
You already in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already in there.
I already had the motherboard with the PCI Express Lane 4. I downgraded from 64 to 32 with faster RAM. I got the top i9. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And I was sitting on my
bro. You already.
yeah.
you already
I was sitting on my 1080 Ti because I was like, eh. And when they started talking about the projected numbers of 50 series, I'm like, you know what? I'm going 4080 Super.
Hey, just hit them with that
Facts.
DX. Like when somebody question your PC, just you open up DX Diag. Show that. That's all you gotta do.
Yo, listen. I already told a dude that try to antagonize me with that D batch situation. And he tried to come at me. Well, I got a 4090 in my bedroom and a 4080 in my.
Yeah, you damaged him for a 700
right.
piece of shit.
I said, you want to go on video? Because I'll open my shit up proudly. And we can just go live. Me and you.
Oh, I don't got a
Crickets.
camera to do that. Oh, you ain't need a camera. To do that.
Yeah. No, your cell phone.
Exactly.
Crickets. Every cell phone got a front-facing camera. Even a Obama phone got that.
You ain't got that. And the last thing you need to be
Right.
talking about is consoles and prices and anything.
Yeah. First of all, let me shout out my OG in the chat. He's getting retired, man. It's my man, Mr. Porter, in the chat. Had me working on his Asus ROG Ally yesterday. Welcome. Let's give my OG a round of applause, people. Please congratulate this man. Many years of service at New York City Transit. That's my guy in the chat. Good to see you, bro.
Congrats, man.
And he just goddamn called me. I said, I'm on the show. You got to come to the chat. And look where he at. He here, man. He is here. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. And I hope you're enjoying that Asus ROG Ally X. Facts. Yeah, he's part of the team now, man. And guess what? He's brand new to what? Gamepass. Because of that Call of Duty.
Oh, don't worry.
And he's
you
a
gonna be on that
he's a PlayStation guy. Just wanted to point that out. We all get along outside of this YouTube shit. That's a fact. Sir X-Men, man, what you got coming up next, man? Talk to me.
I don't know. I'm just chilling out. I jump in.
You got to do better. You got to do better. You got to do better than that.
I jump in where I fit in for right now. I'm just chilling.
You
out.
always welcome here. Matter of fact, after the show, we're gonna talk because that bloody might be absent, and I might have to make you a regular till he get back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I like being your backup homie sometimes, bro.
Yeah, yo, whoa, hey, oh, no Diddy.
I said homie. I didn't say the other thing. All right, y'all. Don't go there. It ain't like that.
Actually, you're gonna love it. I gotta tell you off air. Just don't bring up the 3 Horizons. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh, you watched K-Maker show that day, didn't you? You watched.
I was in the chat.
I know. I shut him down, didn't I? Did you see me shut him down, dude?
Oh, you gonna love it. I gotta tell you off air. That's all I gotta tell you.
But nah, I get around. Y'all know where I'm at. I'm on Twitter. I'm on the Xbox, and I'm on Steam. No spaces. That's about it. And I hang out with my crazy friends who just act like a nut. But that's about it. Oh my God, Baby Lemon is here.
You're muted.
It's over. I'm done. That's it. Go on, Baby Lemon. Do your thing. Before I have to give you a bottle of milk. I give him a bottle of milk.
Wait, can you hear Lemon? I can't hear him.
Stop talking, suckers.
God
Getting
damn
tired of that bullshit. Better watch your mouth. Yo, hey, Uncle Porter, what's good? Welcome to the show, Uncle Porter. Oh. Wait a minute. I done reached my senior citizen limit, Sir X-Men. Better watch your mouth. Push you off that wheelchair.
All right, grandbaby.
Look. Hit that beacon. I'm falling and I can't get up, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't have no life alert.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, they're gonna find your neighbor's gonna find you on the floor asleep. Sucker. Anyway, listen, people, it's been a great show. Uncle, listen, he out. He gotta go cook these steaks. I gotta make some asparagus, a little bit of yellow rice with some portobello mushroom tops. No Diddy. Listen, man. Oh, no, I don't need a popsicle. I need a strong drink. Uncle Lem let me drink. And the rest of you kids can't drink though. Yeah, root beer. Ain't nothing wrong with some little strong Kool-Aid. Give me a couple dabs of extra sugar in my Kool-Aid. We're not doing that. Y'all not gonna be talking about me on my uncle's show. You shut your old asses up. God damn it. Now you're gonna grow in your beard. Now you're a tough guy. Big clout. Yo, man. Listen, people in the chat.
I'm gonna get you straight. Don't worry, I got you.
Nope. Baby Gap, that sound real R. Kelly-ish.
Baby,
Uh-uh.
your
yo,
diapers
Ooh,
smell.
hey, yo.
You need that lemon change your diaper smell
Oh,
right now.
oh, yeah, whatever. I don't wear diapers. I wear Depends, because I wear what grown men, old men wear, like you, sucker. You already know. Anyway, let's talk about, shout out to the 300 people. Woo! Next time, we're going to have even bigger community. Going to have bigger crowd, bigger games, bigger situation, bigger titties. I mean, oh, my bad. Woo,
Pikachu.
shit.
Somebody will say Pikachu too. Shit.
Listen, we will see you in the next show. And as Uncle Lem always say, I want you to bring your game and not your sorry ass name. Gamepass, sucker.